P and Killer. Dropping heat like we should, up and coming like morning wood and something good. Kicking the real to those that wanna rock with us. No slowing down and it ain't no stopping us. We've been rocking over 2 years long. The best podcast, best intro song. Forget the facts, opinions, we got those. And we make them run loose like a snot nose. It's bootleg, ain't nothing fake about it either. So sit back and watch, go grab a slice of pizza. But we prefer the subs, so hit the red button. And you'll be notified when we said something. Hit the thumbs up, share it with your folks. Make sure to leave a comment, give your thoughts on our quotes. This ain't for the Ralph Tresvant crowd. You offended, wanna exit? Then you can now. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast.
What's happening,
It's
good people?
Bootleg
It's your
Cable
boy, Pete Jones.
Podcast.
This is
It's
episode
Bootleg
number 137.
Cable Podcast.
I'm your co-host.
It's Bootleg Cable Podcast. It's Bootleg Cable
You gotta do a
Podcast.
better job of like slinging it over to me, bro. We ain't really even running this 2-on-2 right, bro. You gotta.
We ain't running the weave right, man.
Nah, you ain't
Nah.
doing it right, man.
So how you want me to kick the ball over,
You know
man?
what I'm
Bounce
saying?
pass
Yeah,
straight to the
nah,
chest.
nah. Just
What you want, fam?
stop dribbling with your head down, bro. You gotta watch me cut, bro. What you doing, man? Like,
You was open, nigga. I saw you, fam.
Nah, bro. I was 5 steps behind you, bro.
Hey,
Like, come on, man.
It can't be like this, man.
Yeah.
One minute I'm too hype.
Yeah.
Now I'm too mellow. Like what it is,
Nah,
man.
it ain't
Gotta
the
let me know
mellow,
what
but you
it
just
is,
gotta
man.
find a better way to kick it back to your boy. Like, you can't just be, yo, it's B double. Like, nigga, I'm supposed to just know to come in right there. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
man. You gotta know what it is, man. You gotta know what it is, man.
Yeah, what up, man? It's your boy Killer Cal, man. It's Bootleg Cable Podcast. We back in this thing.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes,
we do
sir.
what we love. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? Hopefully y'all love to hear it, you know?
Definitely. Shout outs to all the folks on live. Always shout outs to our start to finish fam. Y'all know what it is. The people that hit the hashtag start to finish. If y'all
Yeah.
watch the thing from the beginning to the end,
Yeah.
go ahead and hashtag that in the comments.
Yeah.
If y'all fuck with us, man, please share this with your fam.
Yeah.
Post it on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, all of that
Yeah.
stuff, man, and be a
Word,
part
word.
of the conversation.
Hey,
like
yo,
my boy
shout out to
Killer said.
all our subscribers, you know what I mean? Less than 80% of y'all don't even listen to the damn podcast, man. Where y'all
It's
at,
all
man?
good. For real.
Yeah, I'm saying it be coming across your timeline. I know it, man. Just click on it. I know within the first, 5 minutes we supposed to hold your attention, man. So yeah, we're gonna do a better job at that, you know.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
How's your Halloween though, fam?
Halloween. That was Halloween, man. I mean,
That shit was whack as shit,
yeah,
bro.
it was all that, yo. I mean,
Listen, man, my Halloween was whacker than the motherfucker, bro.
I mean, what else is it supposed to be though? You know, it ain't nothing for you to enjoy.
you know, I disagree.
Yeah.
I disagree. I think that I've been and this is pretty much all my life, bro. I feel like I've been on my grown man a little bit too much for Halloween.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like I need to let loose a little bit and just kind of enjoy the bullshit of it, bro.
Okay. To what aspects? Like, how do you feel like you could maximize the Halloween potential?
Think of a costume, you know what I'm saying, that kind of go with me and my bald-headed ass and
When was the last time
make
you
it
put
happen.
on a costume, bro?
A long time, bro.
Okay. So
Got to be
you-
at least like 10 years or more.
So what is it, man? You think you're too cool for a costume, or what is it?
Sometimes I feel like that. I be like, man, I ain't about to be doing this bullshit. Like, you know what I mean?
but that's you though, Dub.
It is me.
That is you, man. That's you. You be thinking.
But I feel like I'm missing out though sometimes.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. You need to loosen up a little bit, man.
God
you,
damn, nigga.
You one of them dudes like,
Just
man,
agree with me.
I don't do that. I don't do that, man. I don't do this. And I don't do that, man. Yeah, what do you do, nigga? Like,
Not a damn thing,
God
bro.
damn it. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself a little bit, man. Nah, man. I mean, I went out with the kids, did a little trunk or treat at the school with the kids, and
Mm-hmm.
set up a table for the kids to come and enjoy. I think we had the most lit table at the school,
Mm-hmm.
and we took the kids around this neighborhood. My neighborhood's trash.
Yeah.
But we were at a crunch for time. You know what I mean? It was after school, homework and all that, and then get them out there trick or treating. We went out kind of late, so it was more so like, yo, let's get back home. We got school in the morning, so
True.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it was kind of the similar situation for me. Usually we go to my mom Duke's old neighborhood. They got a
Yeah.
church out in the front. The church usually do the trunk or treat situation, and we hit the trunk or treat, do that, and then we go straight into the neighborhood. And the neighborhood it's dope because the people who participate in Halloween are usually sitting outside in their driveway.
Oh, okay.
So it ain't like a situation where you got to be going and knocking on people's doors.
Oh, okay.
You got to look for the Halloween decorations and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, they outside and you go up there with the kids and you trick or treat and they give them the candy X, Y, and Z. And usually they had a dope candy. So I think for the most part as adults, bro, we looking for the dope candy on Halloween.
Yeah.
Am I wrong or am I right?
That's true. That's true, yo. We ran into some kids. I was like, yeah, man, we've been walking for 4 miles. Man, these kids went far. They were like, they telling me about a block about 5 miles away that was giving out full bars. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, they're giving out bars this big. I'm like, bro, I ain't finna walk 4 miles to go get that candy bar, bro. We good. We're gonna be all right without that candy bar for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for the most part, Halloween for me is just making sure my kids have manners. You know what I mean? Make sure you say thank you, show your appreciation for these folk giving you out candy and all that. You know what I mean? That's about it.
Well,
man.
I guess for the adults, I think if for us, especially this year, usually it kind of falls in line. But for this year, it's usually like the week before.
Yeah.
So the week before, you check your social media and usually you see the Halloween parties and the X, Y, and Z's and all that.
Celebs dressing up and all this.
Yeah. So I feel like next year, you know what I'm saying, I wanna try to just loosen up and be a part of that. Not like we were talking about last episode. I don't want to take everything so serious.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want to feel young and have some fun and not really worried about like, yo, man, I got to be this serious adult.
Yeah,
I got to be doing this and I got to be doing that and I got to act like this way and that way. And it's just like, yo, man, let me just live a little bit and then go have some fun.
Right, yeah, man. That's what life's about, man. I mean, like I said, the hourglass done tipped over on us, man. So, it's on us to maximize, the time we have left on this earth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And live it up to the best, you know what I mean? Whether it's participate in something that's, like Halloween or, doing a little bit extra with the family or, doing a little bit extra for yourself, man. It's on you. It's on us to enjoy this thing, So, yeah.
So I told you I was doing. Actually, I start the job tomorrow.
Okay.
So congratulations to me. Hopefully everything goes all right with that.
Oh yeah.
And I'm out here patting myself on the back.
That's cool. You gotta do that sometimes. Gotta hold you down.
Right. So I start to do JOB tomorrow, and still I'll be doing a little Lyft driving here and there. So I picked up this passenger, right?
Yeah.
And the ride didn't start off right.
Meaning?
So I don't know if you ever took a Lyft or Uber before?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Have you ever had a bad situation? Or a not so favorable situation for you?
Not so favorable is like dude don't know where he going, or I'm throwing direction ad libs in as soon as I get in the car. Like, yo, yeah, I know it says this, but I'm really trying to go in that area. I'm not really trying to get to that point. So,
yeah.
And sometimes that fucks them up a little bit. Especially if they don't speak no English or some shit like that. But,
got you.
Yeah.
So I'm open to what my passengers have to say, right? You know what I mean? If y'all tell you, hey, like you said, we going to that area, make it right instead of that left, this the shorter way. All right, fam, it's what it is. Let's go.
Yeah.
We rolling, we out.
Yeah.
And this time, I had a trip to Miami. All roads lead to Miami when it comes to ride sharing for some reason. And I go to pick these people up. So for those that never used the app before, sometimes when you go and request a ride, it gives you a certain amount of time to get down to the car.
Yeah.
Right? So like if it's just a specific ride, like if you just request one for yourself, it usually gives you like 5 minutes to get to the car. So I pull up to the location, bam, I'm here. You get a notification, all right, let me go put on my shoes, let me get my cologne popping, whatever, and let me get down to the car. This ride was a shared ride, so I had a passenger in the ride already, and I got to the location, and it gives a shorter amount of time. So instead of 5 minutes, it gives you like a minute and a half, 2 minutes to get to the car.
Okay.
So I go there, the timer go down to 0. I'm looking around, I don't see the passenger, whatever. And I hit the no show. I'm about to bounce, nigga. As soon as I hit the gas, put it in drive. Hey! The passenger, you know what I'm saying?
The passenger currently in the car.
No.
Oh, the one outside.
The one outside. The second passenger I'm supposed to pick up.
Yeah.
So they come and she's like, oh well, it didn't give me enough time. It told me you was gonna be here in 11 minutes, and I was like, yo, I was right across the street. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like,
yeah.
Yo, I already hit you as a no show. Oh, I'm not paying a no show fee. and this, that, and the third. And I was just like, okay, so what you want me to do? Like, you not in the car?
Yeah.
So what it is, what's going on? I said, you're going to have to request another ride. Well, you need to do what you need to do on your end. And da-da-da. And I was just like, yo, calm down.
Bitch, I ain't tech support. The fuck you mean?
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, calm down.
Uh.
I said, I got it passed. I was like, I ain't lying to you. I'm not, well, they didn't give me enough time and blah. Yo, you requested the fucking ride. If it's me and I'm requesting a ride, I'm not requesting until I'm fucking ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
It's not a situation where, all right, let me request a ride and hopefully they're 15 minutes away and they give me 15 minutes to get prepared,
Right,
blah,
right,
blah, 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 blah.
right.
So, long story short, she requested another ride and it was me. So, she ended up hopping in the car and then we ended up driving down to Miami where we're supposed to go. Now, while we riding, my question is, it's kind of separate or it's kind of veering off to the left, but does cancer survivors discriminate against other cancer survivors?
That's a wild question to ask. I never processed that one in my mental calculator up there, man.
Okay, so so like during the ride now, she let me know, I apologize and this, that, and the third, blah 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 blah, and then the conversation turns into, oh, I'm a cancer survivor. I have stage 4 breast cancer and blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. And I feel like, to me, breast cancer survivors talk a certain way that other cancer survivors don't. Like, I feel like if you a man, and you have testicular cancer, right?
Yeah, God forbid.
Or you know what I mean? Whatever the case is.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't wear it as a badge, like, yo, I'm a testicular cancer survivor, and I feel like all your conversations don't turn into, yo, I'm a cancer survivor.
Right.
I feel like breast cancer survivors, no disrespect to them, but I feel like I've met enough or I've seen enough where it's just like they wear it like a badge of honor, like, yo, I'm a breast cancer. And even this chick is stage 4, so stage 4 meaning it's terminal. Like she's not gonna. She's not gonna survive. So
yeah,
go ahead, shout out
to them though, because
definitely, I respect it.
My mother is a breast cancer survivor.
I respect it.
She don't wear it like a badge of honor. I never really actually hear her speak of it. You know what I mean, to anybody actually. But,
okay.
I mean, I would imagine you know, especially there's a time and point. My mother actually personally, she had a friend that she was super duper close to. Actually passed away from it. And that's person that I always remember. You know, whenever I think of breast cancer, and I would imagine, you know, knowing that people pass away from these things, you know, somebody that do survive may feel like, yo, they got a second, you know what I'm saying, chance at life, and you know, would wear that as like, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of a part of who I am now, you know? I'm a cancer survivor, because odds are, you know what I mean, people don't survive from this, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Like,
you know what I mean? Like, if I got shot in the head and I'm walking around, you know, I might holler it out every chance I get, man, you know what I mean? Gunshot survival, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
But I guess the reason why I'm asking is because I feel like it could be a conversation about cupcakes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, I like, you know what I mean, cupcakes with the sprinkles on it. And
they're going to tell you all the ingredients in it, not in there, and why they can't eat it, because...
Yeah, like, yo, I'm a cancer survivor. I survived breast cancer. It's like, yo, what that got to do with me driving you to your location? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm just...
So what's the other passenger in the vehicle doing during all this?
Oh, she had her headphones in and she was just bopping to her music. She's like, man, it's just,
whatever this is, I ain't with it.
Whatever it is, I ain't with it. Take me to wherever I stay on this block. Go ahead and take me to that block because I ain't the right block. Blah 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 blah. So the thing about the ride is you had two different dynamics where one stayed in like the hood in Miami. And nigga, I done drove since I've been driving. I done been to some fucking the hood ass, sketchy ass fucking places in Miami.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn, where the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
So I drove her to a sketchy ass place, and you could tell because the other two chicks in the ride, they going to they going to like Brickell, downtown, fancy Miami.
Yeah.
And they're just like looking around like one
yo,
chick look,
oh,
oh,
we
whoa.
good? Like, oh,
Like,
we
yo,
safe?
where we at? Is this Miami? Like, I ain't from around here. Yeah, this is Miami.
Yikes. Yeah, that is.
So the dynamics in the car was funny as shit because, again, the breast cancer survivor and her friend was in the car. And then I have the other one that's like, yo, from the hood, Miami. And it's like 5 minutes away. So I dropped her off. And there's fucking row houses and you know what I mean, duplexes and shit like that. And then you get to party Miami where it's just bright lights and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
different, man. Yeah, man. That's funny as shit. But I mean, yo, man. I can't knock a breast cancer survivor, man. Maybe you need to hit that mute button in your car. Be like, listen, man, you can't talk amongst yourselves. I'm just gonna drive this car right now. I need to concentrate.
No. Like I said, I'm not trying to down no breast cancer survivors or anything like that.
Right.
Because again, I have friends, you know what I mean, that I went to high school with, and that's breast cancer survivors and X, Y, and Z. But I just feel like some of them, dude. It's like they just feel the need to let the world know, like, and it's just like I feel like it becomes their existence. Like, this is what I am. Yeah. I am a breast cancer survivor, and it's like, yo, you more than that. Yeah, like, you know what I mean. Not to disrespect what you went through or whatever, but you a human being, and I'm sure you've gone through adversity in your life to get to this point. But don't make yourself only be a breast cancer survivor.
True.
You know what I mean?
I could agree with that. Yeah. For sure, man. So what we got for these good people today, Dub?
Did you check out the keeping it with the Halloween theme? Did you check out the extreme haunted house situation?
Man, my girl tried to give me the rundown about that maybe about a week ago, I'll say.
Okay.
Man, I told her to kick rocks out of here. Don't even start mentioning that bullshit in front of my face, man. I don't hear nothing about that nonsense.
All right, so for those that don't know, it's a place called McCamey Manor, right? I'm trying to think of where it is. It's in Summertown, Tennessee, right? Yeah. And basically, what it is, it's labeled as a haunted house, but what I see is that it's a torture parlor, or it's a torture house. Yeah. So you could win up to $20,000 if you survive the haunted house. Yeah. So to say, right?
Right.
So there's a waiver that you got to sign, and the waiver is 40 pages long. Right. And some of the waiver includes things such as the actors that are at the McCamey Manor, if I'm saying it correctly. Yeah. You might end up with a broken bone. You might end up with bruises on your face. Yeah. You might pass out a time or two. You know what I'm saying? Like extreme shit that make you think like, yo, whoa. I might do what? Yeah. You can't curse. So like if you curse, if I break your fucking finger and you curse, that's gonna lessen the amount of money that you make at the end of this shit. And you're supposed to, if I'm not mistaken, I think you're supposed to survive 10 hours. Oh, okay. So you have to provide them with like a safe word, or a word to let them know that you giving up. And then they film the shit and they put it online. Okay. So if you look it up online, you'll see many fucking videos where, like, at one point in the video, like you'll see what's going on, like they throwing mud in people's face and doing all kind of shit, and then certain times it'll cut, the video will cut, and you'll just hear audio. Oh, okay. And it's just like, yo, don't do that. Put your hands down, killer. Like,
man, yo, people don't believe the hype, man. This shit is bullshit, man. This is just some bullshit. I mean, it's smart tactics, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Come on, people, use your logic, man. A place like that cannot be legal by any stretch of the imagination.
But it is legal.
It's not legal. It can't be legal. It can't be, you know what I'm saying, out there. It's just, I think this is just a gimmicky way of putting their name out there and, you know, getting people to come and making like turning themselves into an urban legend to some sorts, you know? I don't really feel like that is actually possible, and, you know, people are actually out there signing waivers to get injured and, you know, be subjected to fucking
But,
you know,
but think about it.
fucking all kinds of stupid shit.
You're subjecting yourself to mental and physical abuse and all that shit. So just think about it like this. Think about it. Maybe you are one of those people that you tough minded and this, that, and the third. Because I feel like I am. Not saying that I'm tough minded enough to be like, yo, I could survive anything, and this is some bullshit. And 10 hours for $20,000, why not? And I'm tough-minded, but at the same time, I'm level-headed, and I'm thinking of like, yo, why would I go there, reading, again, going through the waiver, you might get some broken bones. You might, if you don't hold your breath at the right time, you might die. Type shit.
That's because it's not real, my G. They cannot do that. If somebody does die, bro, then what? They sign a waiver,
and that's true. And eventually, somebody will die.
I asked Dr. Kevorkian if that's cool. Like,
yeah, and I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It can't be legal. It's just a way of getting their name out there, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's just like the fucking the Joker steps now. You know what I mean? White people won't be like, oh, you heard about this place?
Yeah,
let's go. Let's bring Becky or all of us. We're gonna try. We're gonna be McCain. What the fuck is this shit called?
McCamey Manor.
We're gonna be McCamey Manor survivors. We're gonna like breast cancer. Like that, they gonna wear that like it's breast cancer. Like, you know?
Yeah, but dude, like I said, it's crazy. And again, I feel like I'm a strong-headed person, but I'm level-headed at the same time. So I'm not dumb enough to subject myself to this shit. So like when we think about it, dude. I think like when we think about the context of all of this shit, we think about ourselves, and you think about a person like you. Yeah, you think about a person that thinks like you, and me too. I think about somebody that thinks like me, where it's just like, yo, I could see through this dumb shit. Like, yo, I'm not gonna fall for this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that this is some bullshit. I know that they're gonna fuck it. I know it's a torture house, bro. So
that's you, okay? Yeah,
but the thing is that the article says that people are signing waivers to try to get this shit shut down. So there's also other people, and it might be a marketing scheme, but there's people that's been through the process that didn't survive it, and they're, you know what I mean, they're making videos about their experience and X, Y, and Z, and it's just like, yo, this is some fucked up shit that they do to you. And you know what the fee of it, the fee to get into the McCamey Manor is?
What is it?
You gotta provide a bag of dog food for the dogs. It's whoever's running this shit, they have dogs, and it's you gotta provide a bag of dog food. That's it.
This is a bag of dog food, I'll tell you what.
So they have like a Netflix special regarding this whole shit where,
of course, there you go, bro. It's, bro, trust me, bro. It's a bigger picture that people ain't seen. That's all I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's gonna be just like the Blair Witch Hunt, you know. Was it real? Did it really happen? You know what I mean? Like, you don't remember that? You remember the Blair Witch Hunt when they
that was big, bro. That was what, late 90s?
Yeah. When it was running around with the one the one camera, the whole fucking thing.
Have you watched that whole movie?
Nah, because I didn't fall for it.
I've seen pieces of it. I was just like, yo, what?
Yeah, this is stupid, man. I'm not falling for this, but it's just like that, man. The Blair Witch Project, you know. They're just setting up a urban myth, you know what I'm saying, modern day urban myth, and, you know, to, you know, sell, of course, Netflix series and, you know, make a name for themselves, man. Come on, man. This ain't fair factor. Like, fuck out of here.
I feel you. As grown folks, sometimes we think about stuff that we used to do when we was younger.
Yeah.
And we think about all the nostalgic
Back
shit.
in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
Yeah, I remember back in the days when I was just a little nigga, bro. I looked up to my bigger bro. They had like, for you, when you was growing up, what cartoons was fire, bro?
Oh, man. Shit, man. I'm throwback, man. Thundercats, you know, Silverhawks, you know, shit like that, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to, you know, I got a good age gap between my kids or whatever. So I'm talking to my daughter. And my daughter's 15 and my son is 6.
Yeah.
So my daughter, 15, she say, cartoons that y'all got now is trash.
telling
Dylan that the cartoons they got now is trash, and when I was your age,
what that's
our cartoons was fire.
Everybody feels that way,
looking like.
Everybody
What?
always feels that way, bro. Everybody. I don't even argue it no more. I will never claim my cartoon days with nobody, man.
She was like, yo, y'all got Teen Titans Go right now, and we had the real Teen Titans.
Yeah. Nah. They be feeling that way. They be like, yo, this Teen Titans is silly. Like, we had it when it was really an action series, bro. Like, yeah, I heard those commentaries too. But, like, nah, man. Like, I'm not. I've seen that, man. I've seen it on the internet. I've seen it on Facebook enough to where I'm like, oh, it's just something to it, man. It's what you identify with when you was growing up. And you know what I'm saying? I didn't realize the power of media and cartoons, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it affects us all in the same way, essentially. It's just like, you know, we latch onto these things like it belongs to us, you know. So yeah, man, I'm done claiming.
So
in my days cartoons is better than these days cartoons, or et cetera, man.
So do you have a point, or do we have a point arguing with somebody that, let's just say, is 25, that our cartoons was doper than they cartoons, and trickle down to where? Again, like, do we have a point with this shit, bro?
No, I'm realizing we don't. I don't think we have a point, man. I think it's just a nostalgic thing, man. It's something that was part of. Sadly, is what I'm realizing, right?
Yeah,
is a part of our upbringing. Is based on the shit that we was watching and listening to. Sadly, that's a part of, you know what I'm saying, the way we receive information about the world, and, you know, kind of determines the way we perceive the world in a sense.
Okay, so pause right there. You know? So do you think that when we were younger, because if I'm thinking about it, I remember when, you know what I mean, we grew up watching Batman and all of that shit.
Right, yeah.
And I feel like the Batman that we grew up with had more realistic, adult-centered themes than what they grow up with now. I feel like now it's a lot softer. It's a lot more watered down for that, so kids could accept it. Because if you think about it, if we go back and really watch the cartoons that we grew up with, a lot of the themes, and it's the same now, a lot of the themes are adult based.
Right, yeah, it is.
But we probably didn't catch on to it at the time, but a little bit later we did. So if TV raised you, if hip hop raised you, if whatever cartoons you watched raised you, Spider-Man, X-Men, this, that, and the third, it was a little bit more violent then than it is now. The themes was a little bit more complex. Yeah. Do we have a point in saying that, yo, this shit was real, bro? Like,
nah, man.
Nah.
You gotta remember, man. You have to remember that it's these cartoons are made by adults. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Adults are making it, and that's just their interpretation of the thing. So while you might have a more subdued Batman at one point, and then you might have a darker one, it's just from the different writers that, you know, their interpretation and their version of it that might have sold more comics, you know what I'm saying? They decided to go in that direction to make the cartoons. And also these cartoons are made to sell action figures and toys, you know what I'm saying? So whatever is trendy, and, you know, whatever, and that's what cartoons has always been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Watching from, you know, what's the damn, I keep forgetting the name of the company, the cartoon company.
Hasbro?
Hasbro, yeah. From the
Hasbro. That's the only one I know.
So. Yeah, Hasbro days, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was, you know what I'm saying? Making those cartoons were made to sell toys. G.I. Joe was made to sell toys, you know what I'm saying? Conan was actually made to sell toys. All these things, you know what I mean, was specifically made so they could make the toys, you know what I mean? So I think that's what the theme is still to this day, you know what I mean? To sell merch off of it, you know what I'm saying? So you got to take it for that, in a sense, you know.
So the boy Matt say it's not just the cartoons though. We feel the same way about our music and our clothes and our cartoons.
Yeah.
The old heads think that theirs was better than ours, and we feel ours was better than today's youth.
Man,
so like I said,
I'm done claiming it though. I don't want to claim it, man. I want to shake it, man.
And I guess there's really no way to truly tell, because you as a grown man ain't sitting down watching Phineas and Ferb right now.
No.
You know what I mean?
I might catch Rick and Morty though. You know, that shit is.
Dude, I sat down.
Intellectual writing going into that.
I sat down and I watched this cartoon with my son 2 days ago. Apple and Onion, bro.
I don't know that one.
They had this cartoon called Apple and Onion, and I sat down and I watched this shit. And nigga, I was sitting there cracking my ass up, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah, man.
And
Some of these things are well written, bro.
And I was just like, yo, is this geared towards my son or is this geared towards me?
Nah, I mean, this is grown ass people making this shit, bro.
Oh hell
I'm
yeah!
telling you,
And
man.
then you could tell sometimes where they slide some adult shit in there.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
this above his head, but I caught it.
Yeah, man, definitely. I try not to leave the Cartoon Network on when my kids fall asleep, man.
Oh, especially when they hit the Adult Swim situation.
Yeah, when it comes to Adult Swim, man, there's some shit coming on, boy. It's not even appropriate for me to watch. You know what I'm saying? So,
I feel you.
yeah, man.
So on to some other shit. Fucking, we talked about it last week. We talked about Gucci Mane and Charlemagne interview where Gucci Mane said he was gonna slap DJ Envy.
Okay.
And how he was calling Angela Yee a bitch or whatever. He was going in on both DJ Envy and Angela Yee.
People got unfollowed.
Yeah. Supposedly Charlemagne got unfollowed and all of that. So Angela Yee did a interview with somebody. Really don't matter who the interview was with, but she did an interview and
Well, shout out to y'all. Y'all matter.
Yeah. But she did an interview, and in the interview she said that she asked the people I was conducting the interview, like, if it was me and you. She says, yo, Killer, if you sat down with Gucci Mane and Gucci Mane started talking shit about Dub, what would you do?
I'm gonna stand up for my dog, man.
True.
I'm gonna ride for my dog.
And I'm gonna ride for my dog too.
Yeah.
But does she have it twisted on the relationship that her and Charlemagne have?
Yeah, that could be it too. You know,
Because
there was a video at one point, and Charlemagne tried to play it off like it was just it was staged, and you know, they was just joking or whatever. But there was a video, like, I think Angela Lee looked like she was zooted off something, bro.
Yeah.
And that nigga was they're cussing her ass out.
Who?
Charlemagne. Like, get the fuck in the car.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Mad greasy to her, bro.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they try to make it seem like, oh, you know, that was an all in good fun and good humor. That's just us. That's how we talk. Nah, that shit didn't look right, bro. That shit seemed like fucking, you know what I mean, like violent and just like unnecessary and shit. You know
I
what
agree.
I'm saying? So, like, I don't necessarily feel like their relationship is stable. I just think they have, you know, a lot of money, and it's intertwined with them, so they have to work on their work relationship. But I don't necessarily feel like they're friends or anything like that.
Exactly. So that's the difference between, like, let's just say if it was me and you did it vice versa. One of us did a interview with somebody and they talking reckless about you. Yeah. Like, me and you as homeboys before this. Like I know you. You know what I mean? I know your family. You know my family.
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z. Is that the relationship that with Charlemagne? Because if you watch a lot of the times where they have people that come on the Breakfast Club, and either they talking reckless to Charlemagne or Charlemagne talking reckless to them, she don't jump in and try to save the day. Like, yo, chill.
Yeah.
You can't talk to my co-host like that. X, Y, and Z. Like, she don't do that. So why is it now that Gucci is talking the way he talking, and Charlemagne should come in and save the day?
Well, because in this instance, Gucci is actually implying that he's gonna fuck somebody up.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, calling them all kinds of expletive words. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's jokes. So if I ain't gonna hold you, like, if I'm doing an interview and somebody cracking some jokes on you, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, this shit is funny, I might let them roll.
Yeah.
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? Like, I might let them roll or whatever. Yeah. Because I know there's no malicious intent behind it. It's just, you know what I'm saying, that person might be joking, you know what I mean? Or saying jokes. But if somebody's dead ass serious, like, yo, when I see Dub, I'm gonna fuck him up, then it's something like, yo, wait, the fuck, what you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to answer to that for me. But you know what I'm saying, if it's jokes, it's jokes, and those are two different things. You know what I'm saying, those are two different ways of looking at it. You know, so I don't put it on her to defend Charlemagne when somebody's maybe saying jokes or, you know, saying, just highlighting some bullshit that he did or whatever. That's not necessarily time to jump in and defend. You know what I'm saying, especially if you're an interviewer or, you know, doesn't make for good content, you know what I'm saying? If you trying to defend, like,
like, yo, just let him get his shit off, let him say what he gonna say. Right. Who knows if he really real about what he's saying? He could just, you know, X, Y, and Z.
Exactly.
Like I said, man, I don't know exactly how to feel about it, because I don't know the real relationship. I think that I feel like watching the show as a fan, Angela has a stronger relationship with DJ Envy than she does with Charlamagne.
Right.
Because they always talk about their business partnerships. She always talks about how they have the juice bars and, you know, she went with DJ Envy here and there and X, Y, and Z. But I don't think that she does the same when she talks about
I don't
Charlamagne.
think she fuck with Charlamagne. I don't think a lot of people fuck with Charlamagne, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
He just seems like one of them dudes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna fucking say some shit to you that you don't like sooner or later in the conversation.
True.
You know, and it's like, it's gonna be one of them things where it's like, all right, it's either I'm gonna fuck this nigga up or I'm gonna laugh it off and move on, or
with that
if I'm getting money with him, like, you know what I'm saying, let's whatever.
With that being said, what do we watch The Breakfast Club for? Do we watch it for all three of them?
Oh, okay.
Or do we watch it for Charlamagne and DJ Envy, Angela Yee? Like, what do we watch The Breakfast Club for?
I think we do watch it for it's a good dynamic, right? It definitely is a good dynamic because Charlamagne is gonna say that shit that, you know what I'm saying, it might be piercing in the back of your mind. You're like, yo, man, let's just get to that shit, get to the shits. So he's gonna get to the shits. Yeah. And Angela Yee, it might be more of the fact checker to say, well, you know, I've heard of this too, you know, da 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 da. She might, you know what I mean, throw the person that's being interviewed a bail or two every now and then. But Charlamagne, he's gonna stay on it. He's gonna pressure the situation. And I think DJ Envy more so try to mimic the both of them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he try to apply pressure, but he's not really good at it. And you know what I'm saying? And he try to be the voice of reason sometimes, and he ain't really good at that either. But he's the DJ, so there goes that dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like for the most part, I watched the Breakfast Club for Charlamagne specifically. Yeah. And yes, when you watch when DJ Envy is not there, or when Angela is not there, or when Charlamagne is not there, I think when you take all three of them into consideration, the times then when Charlamagne is not there, the interviews are always lacking. Right. I feel like they don't have the high power guest when he's not there. I feel like if you watching the show, if they have a high power guest on there, he has to be there for it to be an experience, for it to be something where it's like, yo, this shit is worth talking about. Because Angela Yee, I feel like she has like a juicy gossip kind of way of conducting her shit. Right. And when she talking, it's just like usually, and she's a woman, so it's supposed to be from a woman's perspective or whatever, but sometimes I feel like it's from a ratchet woman's perspective where it's just like, who's this person dating, or did you like it's always like some little teeny.
Well, that's the tea that she gravitates towards. Yeah, that type of tea. Yeah. But you could kind of Charlamagne to ask the questions pertaining to your integrity. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Those are the questions that he really kind of jabs at. You know what I'm saying? Like he jabs at your manhood. Like, you know what I'm saying? And things that you might be, you know, embarrassed about or insecure about. That's the type of person he is. He's gonna go after those things. Yeah. He recognizes insecure moments in people, and that's the things he highlights. So is that? I mean, are we watching them to see him expose people, or maybe I'm watching to see how that person handles it? You know what I'm saying? I think that's more so what it is definitely. That I'm watching for. It's like, all right, how is this person going to handle it? I'm not here to, oh man, he embarrassed himself or not. I'm just like, all right, let me see how this person handles this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And I guess that too. And we always we look to see if it's somebody that you really think is worth watching. Right. So whoever they might have on the show, depending on the topic, you look at it and you say, all right, you know, do I want to tune in for this person or not? Yeah. So I don't know, man. I feel like, you know, the whole narrative now is they got beef, and is Charlamagne gonna leave the show? Yeah. And if he leaves the show, who's gonna replace him? And X, Y, and Z. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if he leaves the show, I don't think that there's really anybody specifically in my mind that could replace him, because then you're just trying to find somebody that's going to be just like him.
Yeah, and it never works. It never works.
So eventually, I think if he leaves, or maybe if any one of them leaves, this shit is going to die.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think that when we talk about...
I don't know if any one of them. I think
when we talk about replaceable members, to me, I feel like Angela Yee is the most replaceable member of.
Yeah, I would say so, and maybe she appears to be that way. But I feel like if you put a bad bitch in there with Charlamagne, he gonna get in trouble quick, man. I think that's the type of nigga he is. Like,
yeah.
I think he gonna say something that exposes his thirst. I think he's a thirsty ass little motherfucker. To be honest with you. Yeah.
I feel you. So Famous Dex recently, I don't listen to this nigga's music, but basically, just a while ago, he caught a fucking seizure on stage.
Yeah.
And I kind of looked a little bit more into it, and I saw that last year sometime, you know, he was doing an Instagram live, and he had a blunt in his mouth, and pretty much he was just talking, and he just kind of slow.
He's convulsing.
What was it? Did Dave Chappelle do it? The Snuffleupagus, or you know what I mean? Something like Sesame Street niggas on dope, where you know what I mean? He was just there talking, and slowly he just kind of went down and pretty much passed out for a little bit on the live.
Damn.
So I'm looking at it, and it's not saying that this dude has seizures as a complication, because there's people out there that have a medical condition where they have seizures and shit like that. Yeah. This dude just was on stage, had a fucking seizure. Yeah, man. And they had to carry him off stage.
You got fentanyl in it. I better watch it. Little brother. Don't do that, brother. You got fentanyl, brother. You know what I'm saying? You got fentanyl in it. Y'all better chill. But speaking of, like, I harken back to, you know, seeing Bonk Gang. You remember Bonk Gang?
Yeah.
Bonk Gang, motherfucker, Bonk Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's seeing Bonk Gang, you know, recently I seen a video of him, like, I don't know if he's going through therapy or, you know, he's changed man, but you know, he was out there pretty much, you know, apologizing for his behavior, and you know what I mean, just saying like, yo, that wasn't me, and you know what I mean, like, he's embarrassed to have done all those things and everything like that. And just, you know what I mean, seeing what drugs did to that man's life and all the stupid shit that he did for attention. You know what I'm saying? Fucking girls raw in the hotel and putting it on video. You know, elevator and all kinds of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, God only knows what kind of shit that's going on with Bonk Gang. You know what I'm saying? So at some point he had to just kind of repent and be like, yo, my God, like, what the fuck have I done with my life? You know what I mean? And you know what I mean, like, seeing cats like these Famous Dex, you know what I'm saying, all these dudes like that felt like, you know what I'm saying, they have to be a part of the tattoo face fucking pill lean era. You know what I mean? Like, bro, that shit is death, bro. There's no, like, we seen it already. We seen enough examples of this. Like, it's a road to nowhere. Yeah. Like, you know, there's no success. You know what I mean? Like, it's self detrimenting, if that's a fucking word. Like, you're fucking just killing yourself for the amusement of others, man. And you know what I'm saying, at some point you just gotta stop this shit, yo.
So what's the appeal? Like, when I think about it now, what's the appeal of a person like Famous Dex? What's the appeal of even a person like Future, for example? Because for a long time Future was out here rapping about being gone off codeine crazy. And, you know, Lil Wayne used to rap about it, and all of these cats used to rap about basically being drug addicted. So this dude, again, I'm not familiar with his music like that. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that it comes up in his music, right? Okay, yeah. We can just assume that it does.
Yeah, we're stereotyping.
Okay, so let's assume that it does come up in his music. But even beyond that, he's showing you that, yo, I'm on some shit right now, bro, because a regular person ain't gonna just get on live and just be on there and be slumped off. So you showing us, you giving us glimpses into your life that, yo, something is going on. I'm taking something that's making me act abnormal.
Yeah. What's the appeal towards that?
What's the appeal? Like what is it that these kids is looking up to say, yo, fame? Because it got to be somebody out there that say, yo, Famous Dex is my favorite artist.
Yeah. So I guess the appeal is, Man, I'm trying to find a word to articulate this intellectually.
Don't
do it.
Don't.
All right, okay.
All
right,
don't try to make it intellectual.
Just nigger it up.
Nigga that shit out, bro.
Nigger that shit out the
Let
best
it
I
out.
can. Let me see if I can nigger it the best I can. It's a way of saying like I choose a life of not giving a fuck, right?
Rebel life.
Yeah, that's the lifestyle that they're depicting and trying to portray and trying to show. And you know, I would guess because when you think about life, you know what I'm saying, when reality hits you,
Yeah,
it's scary, bro.
definitely.
It's like, yo, where am I at? Where am I going? And what am I gonna be?
Definitely.
That shit hits you hard, you know what I'm saying? And to think somebody could just, you know, all right, fuck it, I could just drink, smoke, and you know what I mean, just fucking just rebel it all the way.
Yeah,
I don't have to deal with it all.
yeah,
I don't have to deal with the shits.
yeah.
I could be as fucking vulgar as I want. I could be whatever it is I want. I really don't have to deal with the harsh realities of what life is.
I
And
could be as high as I
could
want.
be as high as I want. And,
Yeah.
and that's just it. You know what I'm saying? I could fuck bitches. I could sell drugs, and I could get money, and that's just how I'm gonna live my life. And that's you know what I'm saying? Like that's not obtainable for everybody, and that's not sustainable for everybody.
Yeah.
That's not really sustainable for a high percentage of the people that attempt to live that kind of lifestyle. But
Agreed.
I think those are the selling points of that type of lifestyle to me.
Okay, so that versus, and I don't want to say when me and you was growing up, when you know Jay-Z was a dope boy and this rapper was a dope boy. It was all about the person that was selling the product rather the person
but
that was doing it.
Back then, there was always the message of I'm doing this to get out of this.
Yes.
The message that these kids is saying now, it ain't sound like they trying to get out of it. It's just like that's just how I want to live my life.
I feel like and I could disagree with that just a little bit. I feel like the message now is this is what I'm doing to cope with whatever is going on in my life.
Right, yeah. But,
so I'm not aspiring to be a drug dealer.
Yeah.
And I'm not necessarily aspiring to be a fucking drug user. But life is so difficult for me right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The United States is so soft.
Yeah.
Everything is I don't know how to deal with it. So the way I deal with it is pretty much becoming a freaking drug addict, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me. I could be wrong. It could be my wrong interpretation. Right. But that's what it sounds like to me, bro.
Yeah, that's where that's where I'm at with it too.
This shit is life is so rough that it's understandable that I became a drug addict.
Right. Yeah. I'm the victim.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So where's the perseverance in that? And who is speaking of that perseverance right now? And then for y'all that, you know, listen to the music, or not even just the music, in life, like right now for the young folks, who is that perseverance that's out there that's saying like, yo, nah, like, yo, that ain't the wave. Like, yo, we gonna do something different than this.
Right, because I mean, like the examples they seen of it, like, you know what I'm saying, they see the Lil Waynes that, you know, perpetrated this lifestyle, pills, codeine, lean, all this bullshit lifestyle, and he's a millionaire, and you know what I'm saying, he's fucking bad bitches and doing all those things, and you know what I mean, like eventually, you know what I'm saying, everybody's feel like, yo, they could turn out like this, you know what I mean, they could turn out being like Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying?
So regardless of whatever it is that I'm going through or the drugs that I'm doing, I'm going to turn it around and I'm gonna be rich off this shit.
I'm gonna be rich off this shit, and nah.
that's a one in a million story.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You're gonna be broke, unhealthy as fuck, you know what I'm saying, or dead.
Yeah.
And that's I think that's even a sadder way of dying, you know what I'm saying? Like all death is sad really, but you know what I'm saying, hearing somebody got shot on the block selling dope, hustling, trying to take care of the kids, versus, you know what I'm saying, hearing somebody fucking slumped over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like once they both of them, they did it to themselves, but you know what I'm saying? Like
one is like a victim.
Yeah, one's a victim, you know what I'm saying?
At least the other one had a little, not that he or she was doing the right thing, but they had aspirations, and they was trying to,
one's with intent and one is lacking of intent.
Got you.
You know.
Got you. Hey man, for those that's out there watching on the YouTube, man, again, be a part of the conversation. Jump in.
Yeah.
We watching the live, so comment. Let your opinions be heard. You know what I mean? Again, we ain't here just yakking it up for our entertainment. We want to engage with our audience. Share this podcast. Tell somebody, text somebody, yo, Bootleg Cable live right now.
Yeah.
Get in on this conversation, man. So again, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us on the live, and we you know what I mean. Whenever we get a chance to, we're gonna do the live as often as we can. So again, be a part of the conversation, man.
For sure.
New Gang Starr album, and
why are we here?
We're here because I personally have been a fan of Gang Starr for a while.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, a newer audience or whatever, Gang Starr is comprised of DJ Premier and Guru. Guru passed away, I want to say going on 10 years now. Like he's been gone for a little while. DJ Premier was one of the top producers in the game, especially in the 90s. He had a dope style with scratching the records and hard kick drums and stuff like that. His style of production pioneered a lot of styles during the 90s. So DJ Premier was a very influential producer. For those that don't know about him, look him up or whatever. He got some dope beats, X, Y, and Z.
Absolutely, yeah.
But Gang Starr, new Gang Starr album, and I guess this kind of falls in line with Lil' Kim, where we talked about Lil' Kim not last podcast, but episode 135, where she hasn't had an album in like 16 years.
Yeah.
So Guru passed away. Obviously, they got some vocals laying around. DJ Premier decides to say, yo, let's go ahead and build on these vocals and put out a Gang Starr album. Right. So I listened to the album. I listened to most of it. I listened to like 75% of it. Right. And again, I'm a fan of theirs.
Right.
Wasn't the best.
Okay.
And obviously, it's not going to be the best because this dude obviously is passed on.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing, Guru used to kind of talk to DJ Premier. So let's just say me and you as artists.
Yeah.
And I'm the producer or you the rapper or vice versa. We obviously gonna give feedback on each other to say, yo, like, nah, nigga, put the kick drum here, or I want this to sound like this, and I want my vocals to sound like that.
Right.
Maybe put this effect on it, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of going back and forth when it comes to artistry and being creative.
Right.
That's not there, obviously. So DJ Premier is the head of trying to make this shit work.
Right.
So the album comes out, again, to me, the production is okay. It's all right. It's not like it don't bring me back to say, yo, this is the dopest shit. Like how when he used to drop tracks with Snoop Dogg or whoever, and it was like, yo, DJ Premier on the beat. Let me listen to it. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not where it's at.
Yeah.
So my thing with that is, as a person that kind of grew up in hip hop, and we have a bunch of years in this shit, why is it that our yesteryear artists don't translate until now? Except for they have exceptions. LL Cool J did it for a while. He had a couple of eras where he transitioned. You got Jay-Z, where he's been doing it for a while. You got Nas. It's a lot of examples of artists that really transitioned from when it was like, yo, Cat in the Hat, like it was certain rhyme patterns and beats, and then they were able to transition into something new. Why is it that hip hop doesn't translate now for the younger artists? Why is it that a 16-year-old won't listen to Gang Starr?
It's on Gang Starr. It's on them. See, Jay-Z, the Nas's, they were revered, and they had a fan base that grew with them, and they kind of stayed and fed that fan base over the years. So that fan base was able to vocalize and continue to push their name out there and tell the younger generation of who they are, to entice younger artists to say, I want to get on the track with such and such.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's an honor to get on the track with such and such and do this thing with such and such. If those two branches don't meet each other, then it never translates, it never moves on, it never moves forward. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if Nas doesn't do song, or Jay-Z doesn't do songs with a Drake every now and then, or get with the younger artists and get with them, and be maybe do something in the sound of now. Sometimes every now and then it doesn't get that torch never gets to get passed on.
Yeah. So
and they don't never get carried over. So you know, while we're growing up and our lives have moved on, you know what I'm saying, we're still trying to hold on to something from back then to touch us the same way now, and it doesn't work that way. So if they didn't grow and, you know, just touch base with us every, like, you know, maybe 2-3 years, you know, give us something that, you know, to say, you know what I mean, I'm still of now and I'm still a part of what your life is and all that, you know.
So piggyback off of what you're saying, is the way to do it, do they have to reach out to a now artist? Is that the safest way to do it, to reach out to a now artist?
Safest way, yes. I also believe that there is some kind of responsibility placed on the now artist too, because I feel like, yo, listen, man, you got to look at it. You got to look at the bigger picture. You got to think ahead. Like, there's gonna be a time when you are now the past artist. Yes. You know what I mean? So you got to really kind of establish a good record or a good, you know what I'm saying, rapport, or, you know what I'm saying, just establish something good, of a reputation of, like, you know what, man, I was able to reach back and grab somebody that, you know what I mean, maybe y'all never even see me, or, you know what I'm saying, like, let me jump on the track with DMX. Like, why hasn't a newer artist jump on the track with DMX?
That nigga old, man.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, yo, just jump on it. Like,
that nigga old, he going through his struggles. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah, I'm saying,
that's
like,
how they feel.
That's how they feel.
That's not how I feel, but that's how they feel.
But
like,
it's like, yo, they need to do that, man. Y'all
bridge the gap.
Bridge the gap and bring, you know what I'm saying, each one help one, man, and propel them forward.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying, introduce your audience to this person right there. And I'm sure your audience heard of DMX, but to see you on the track with DMX, that's a stamp right there. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And I'm sure DMX will appreciate it, and it's gonna do better for you.
But then again, sometimes, and I think that DMX, and I know it's not he spoke negatively about Drake.
Yeah.
Right? Did he? Am I correct?
Yeah, but he spoke negatively about a lot of people. But that's
true.
I guess that's what the older generation do. You know, they try to shit on the generation of that's coming behind them. But you know,
and then again, I look at it, dude. It's at the end of the day, you trying to make a living. You trying to make a living for your family. Yes, I know that artists like DMX, who's been established in the game, for the most part, they're never gonna go broke. They could always perform their songs. They could always do this and that, because you have people like me and you and other people that have a nostalgia and all of that. Yeah. They're established, and they can make a living. Like, they don't never have to record a new song. They can go to travel the country, the world. Singing stop, let them down, open up shop.
And don't do that though. Like, don't remake a DMX song. Like, I don't do that. But yeah. So don't remake a DMX song and put DMX on it. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Yeah, that don't work.
So again, my initial question is: does it need to be a reach back or reach forward situation, or do you need to kind of just change your music? Because
we need more. What we need now, and I don't see it. We need more actual artists, more actual musicians, more people that's actually of the culture doing this shit. Because right now, they're not musicians now. That's why they won't do it, because they don't know how to make that happen, make that work. They don't know how to say, you know who would sound dope on this? You know what I'm saying? X. Like, listen, like, for Rick Ross to put Styles P on BMF, I thought that was the dopest shit ever, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, he fit so perfectly on that song. You know, I think I'm big me, huh? Like, and then hear Styles come in.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I would have never thought, like, Rick Ross would be like, yo, let me holler at Styles.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, sometimes you gotta just, like, yo, just reach out to one of them dope cats, man. These cats are revered and dope for a reason. They're legends for a reason, man. We gotta reach back to them, and you know what I'm saying. So I don't think it's on the newer artists to reach out to younger artists, because you know what I'm saying. They thinking money, they thinking bread, and they thinking that. They gotta think of the artistry and what it does for the art, man. What it does for the culture to reach back. You know what I'm saying. I think that it's on them to reach back, like reach out, like for Drake to, like, who of the yesteryears would you like to see Drake do a song with?
I can't think of anybody off top, but I mean, one of my favorite artists is Redman. I'd like to hear what a Drake and a Redman would sound like, or not even Redman, not even Drake. J. Cole.
J. Cole.
I feel like that's more.
But J. Cole
in the
did
time.
a song with the Guru and them, right? He's on,
Yes, yes. He's on the Gangstar album.
But he seemed like he's of that lineage, right? He seemed like he's of
Yeah,
that tree, right?
I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear a Redman and a J. Cole back and forth type track, or whatever that they would come in that would sound dope right now. And I think that whatever it is, again, Redman could bring him into my audience, so to say, or his older audience, so to say, and vice versa. It could be a situation, but again, is this only a hip hop? Is this only a hip hop / rap issue, or does why is it that we don't think about it that way when it comes to country artists or rock artists? Not saying
but I'm
that
sure
me
they
and
do.
you,
We don't know. We don't listen to the music,
we're
so
not
we
the
can't
culture.
really, you know what I'm saying.
But on the outside,
on that.
looking in, it doesn't seem like that.
I'll bet you it is.
It
I
is?
bet you it is more so than I bet you. I bet you Hank Williams Jr. is chopping it up with the likes of whoever is popping now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just to see fucking what's his face, Billy Ray Cyrus jump on with fucking
Lil Nas X.
That's a testament to that it does happen. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I'm pretty sure it happens. I'm pretty sure it happens in other genres of music. I'm pretty sure it's a dope look and a dope feel when it happens right there, but not in hip hop, because hip hop is always giving off the image of it's a young man's game. You know what I mean?
But
and that's something that they need to get away from.
Because
that doesn't push that doesn't unite the culture and push it forward. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have I'm thinking of like a African village, you know what I'm saying, the elders helping out the younger youth, and you know what I'm saying, it's becoming a community. You know what I mean? It doesn't have that feel.
If you look at it though,
It's always the young versus the old in hip hop, man.
Definitely. And I think that hip hop as a culture, we got to always remember that hip hop came about as a blend of many different cultures.
Yeah.
Many different styles.
Yeah.
Hip hop came about as a blend of things that already existed, and we just kind of used it and turned it into our own. So in essence, to me, hip hop is all cultures blended into one.
The only person of yesteryears that get that pass is Snoop Dogg. Like Snoop Dogg gets to jump on any fucking song.
True.
You know
True.
what I'm saying? Bun B maybe get that pass too.
True.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would like to see that you know what I'm saying, Drake reach out to KRS-One, do one with KRS-One. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that. I like
you know
that.
what I'm saying? Man.
That'd be dope. That'd definitely be dope, man.
Yeah.
So, off the hip hop shit, black folks and menthols. Black folks and menthols.
They're close to home, man. You know,
Yeah.
you know your boy kind of been can't kick the habit. You know what I mean? Can't kick the habit, dog. You know? Can't kick the habit.
So
man.
me, when I tell people, when I say to people, people ask, "Do you smoke?" No, I don't smoke.
But I would though.
But I smoke sometimes. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not a person that goes out and buys a pack a week, a pack a month, or even a pack a fucking year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When we're talking about traditional cigarettes here.
Yeah.
But if I'm chilling with the homies, and they got a little cig smoke going on, and I'm feeling nice off the liquor, I'll take a hit. If I'm out and one of the homies got the vape, and the vape got the dope flavor to it.
Yeah.
Nigga, what's that? What's that? Peach cobbler? Nigga?
Yeah.
All right, nigga. Look at that because of that peach cobbler. Let me see what that tastes like. You know what I mean? With that raspberry apple. All right, cuz that sound good. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what that tastes like. So me personally, I am not a person that's out here smoking cigarettes on a daily, smoking vape on a daily, or going to the hookah bar on a daily. Okay. But I identify with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm feeling nice. Let me smoke a little something, and let me enhance it. Let me feel a little bit nicer than I'm feeling.
Okay.
And I appreciate that.
All right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now they're talking about how vapes, is it vapes? Yes. Certain flavored vapes are being banned because y'all remember a couple of months ago, people was dying. They had a couple of health crises or health emergencies when it came to when it came to vapors and you know what I mean. And I think specifically it was vapes related to cannabis. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I think it was vapes related to cannabis. But they had a couple of deaths, maybe like 5 to 7, something like that, somewhere in that area in the entire United States. And it sparked this big crisis. And now us, and I don't want to say, not that I agree with this, but us as black folks was just like, what about us too?
Saying what?
Black folks smoke menthols. And why is it that we're trying to ban the raspberry apples when it comes to vapors? We're trying to ban the tropical whatever when it comes to vapors, but we're not trying to ban the menthols because black folks smoke menthols.
Well, I mean, yeah, man, menthols is very distinctive in the black community, right?
Yes.
It is, man.
Newports,
you know,
Marlboro
what I'm saying?
menthols. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it hit different. You
Cools.
know what I'm saying? It hit different. I always, you know what I'm saying? Well, menthols is pretty much like mint or like corn mint or something like that, you know, in a wax form. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would imagine one day somebody was eating a peppermint and smoked a cigarette. We're like, oh, this shit hit different. Because that mint helps open up the lungs so you get a bit of drag off of it. You know what I'm saying? You feel it different. And, you know what I mean? As black folks, you know what I'm saying? We like our shit hitting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
anything.
You know what I mean? Anything we, you know, what our food, it gotta hit. You know what I'm saying? You know, gotta put some spice, put some hot sauce on that thing. You know what I'm saying? But,
hot sauce
you know
to go.
You know what I mean?
You feel me?
We fuck different. You know what I'm saying? Throw it back a little. You know, we just.
That's what we talking about.
We like a little bit of oomph on everything that we do. You know what I'm saying?
Flavor.
You know what I mean? Put a little bass on that. Oh, there you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, we like a little bit of.
Yeah.
A little bit more oomph.
We extra.
Yeah.
Let's be real about it. We extra,
right.
bro.
We like a little bit of oomph to everything we do. And it's one of those things where, you know, cigarettes is not healthy. You know what I mean? Does cause cancer, you know what I'm saying? And menthol cigarettes is specifically the cigarette, you know what I'm saying, the industry actually markets towards black people, menthol cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? They provide more ads, they give out more free merch to, like, you know what I'm saying, black clubs and stuff like that, because they know that's what's popping for them, you know what I'm saying? That's where it's at for them, you know what I mean?
And they say I think it's 75% of black folks that smoke menthols.
Yeah,
and
man.
It's a higher percentage when it comes to whites. Whatever surveys that they did, I can go through the article and hit y'all with the super duper facts, but that don't really matter. Like the thing is that in general, more blacks smoke menthols than they do like regular fucking Marlboros. And the thing is, like, let's just say Marlboro, for example.
Yeah,
I done smoked both before.
Yeah,
right. And that fucking red pack, nigga, like, I feel like I was about to die.
Yeah, man.
When I smoked that shit. The menthol, it's a little smoother.
Yeah.
It hit a little different. I fucks with it. Again, and this me as not a smoker. I don't buy packs of cigarettes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For the year.
Yeah.
Again, I might smoke like maybe 5 to 10 times for the entire year.
Right.
But go ahead.
Yeah, man. Nah, yeah. I mean, listen, the menthols is where it's at, you know what I'm saying, for a black person, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, you smoke on a cigarette and you just, like, hey, I'm just inhaling fucking air. Like, this shit's trash.
Yeah,
like, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Or I'm just hitting this fucking, I'm smoking paper. Like, this shit's burning my throat. Like, you know what I'm saying? That menthol makes it, you know what I'm saying, hit, and it makes that hit a little smoother. Mm-hmm. And, you know what I mean? That's not me advertising for people to go smoke menthols, man.
Definitely not.
Cigarettes, you know what I mean? It just need to be left alone. Yeah, I wouldn't, you know what I mean? I smoke cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? I'm not proud to admit it, but I wouldn't be opposed to if fucking cigarettes was never sold again, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'm not like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If they, you know what I mean, they stop selling cigarettes, I'm gonna fucking march and protest. Like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of it, you know what I mean? But yeah, it definitely is an addictive addict.
Okay.
And I hope to not carry this into, you know what I'm saying, in my further years, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So for you, if they decided to say, all right, let's kill all menthol products, are you still smoking cigarettes?
Nah, I'm not.
Nah?
Mm-mm.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not. Yeah. That is what I'm addicted to. To be honest with you, I have put cigarettes down, and I'm not really. I don't know what it is to be. I guess I'm never itching like, oh my god, I need it. But it's a habit type of thing, and I'm used to the lighting up something and that hit. It's not necessarily how I feel physically. I think that's that hit. Like
some people, I think some people have an oral fixation when it comes to that, where it's just like, where they got to chew on something or they got to smoke something or whatever. They got to be doing gum, whatever the case is. You got to be doing something with your mouth to feel better,
right?
Like you said, pause. But sometimes it's not even like a smoking thing for some people. Nah. They just want.
Yeah, it becomes a part of your habits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the car, I'm driving to work. All right, that's just part of what I do. I don't necessarily want this shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's just what I do. It helps keeps my mind off or on what I'm on.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
So even with that being said, like you said, if they decided to ban menthol cigarettes, you would probably stop smoking.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Is that on the government to do that? Is that on tobacco companies to look and say, yo,
we live in a capitalist society, so I don't even want to even like acknowledge that that's even possible to even think. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fault the cigarette company for trying to sell a product. You know, it's they trying to make money. If you're willing to buy it, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like I don't knock the drug dealers, man. As long as somebody's willing to smoke dope, hey bro, go ahead, bro.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Sell your shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's more so. It's on the user than it is the fucking seller, man. And I'm a user, so it's more so on me to leave that shit alone than it is of the company that's stop selling it to me. You know?
Got you.
Yeah.
So like I said, man, I'm not. You know what I mean. I don't buy. I never bought a pack of cigarette in my life, but every now and then, dude, if I'm feeling lit, I'm feeling nice, man. I enjoy smoking, man, and it is what it is. And I could see the addictive properties of it, but. You know, I don't want to sit here. Oh well, I got willpower above anybody else or whatever. That ain't the case. You don't. You're right. You don't, and you know what I mean. It is what it is, man. So
once it kind of fits into your life, it fits into your life, bro. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do it. I try not to do it in front of my kids. Yeah. I'm not definitely not the dude that smokes inside of my house and shit like that. But if I'm in the privacy of my car,
I think that's an addict. Yeah. I think that's when you get to the point where it's like, yo, I can't separate the two. I can't say, let me not smoke in front of my kids. Let me not do this. Let me not smoke at work or whatever the case is. But you have some people where it's just like, yo, I have to. Yeah. I have to smoke.
Mm-hmm. They're like, you walk into their house and you're like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Or they open up their car door like, what the fuck? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that. But I think I'm addicted to the behavior, not to necessary to the, you know what I'm saying?
So when I came across this article, my thoughts initially coming across the article was, as black folks, sometimes we some Me Too ass motherfuckers, man. Yeah. And it's just like, the way the article reads to me is just kind of like, well, y'all decided to put everybody else in your graces and decided to, let's try to make everybody else safer, but black folks smoke menthols, so why is it that y'all didn't try to da-da-da-da-da? It's just like, why are we like that, bro? Not me and you, but it just seems like.
But it does. Why? It definitely could, because again, like I said, the advertising for menthols is
strictly towards black folks.
Black folks. Yeah. And you know what I mean? Like it shows like if a black person's gonna pick up smoking, most likely they're picking up menthol. So there's a correlation.
It is.
So you know what I'm saying? There's a direct correlation. So who knows if what this marketing is doing towards the black community and everything like that. So for somebody to say something about it, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I guess when it comes to all issues, I feel like we get to all issues a little bit later. Yeah. And I feel like we analyze certain shit. Yeah. And I guess I got to put myself in the category too. I feel like we analyze certain shit and we say, all right, this is what y'all doing for the white folks. This is what y'all doing for the Spanish. This is what y'all doing for the immigrants. Why y'all ain't doing the same thing for us? Why y'all ain't trying? Black folks ain't dying off opioids like white folks are. Yeah. Why y'all didn't do the same thing for crack? Yeah. Why y'all didn't? it's a
That's
Me
true.
Too type situation, bro. When
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, I'm just like, like yo, it's serious. It
Yeah.
is serious.
But stop acting like a victim. And,
Stop acting like a fucking victim. Like we
Yeah.
need to take certain shit into our own hands and
Yeah.
accept certain different
Yeah.
situations where it's just like, yo, man,
I
come
could
on,
agree
man.
with that. I could agree with that.
Let's stop fucking being victims, bro, and taking it into our own hands and say, all right, let me lean on the homie that I talk to every fucking week to stop doing this, or let me lean on my moms or my pops or whatever, instead of and again, not saying that all black folks is reaching out to the media or whatever, but without this article, I would have ever thought about this? Probably not.
Yeah, not true. That's
So,
true. That's definitely true, man.
yeah.
But yeah, man, speaking of oral fixations, man.
Mm-hmm.
Niecy Nash, bro.
Niecy fucking Nash.
Mm-mm. Is that fair? Is that fair for people to say?
Yes, it is fair.
All right, tell the audience what we're talking about.
Niecy Nash is going through a divorce.
Uh-huh.
She was married to her husband, I want to say, for 8 years.
Yeah.
When her and her husband was new, she was talking about all kind of things that a woman needs to do to keep her husband.
Mm-hmm. And one of the advice she gave out.
One of the advice that she gave out was, and I might mess up the quote, but for the most part, the quote was, a blowjob a day keeps the divorce attorney away. Like they say, what's the original quote? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. That
Right.
shit.
And yeah.
Yeah, so Niecy Nash was basically saying, like, you give your husband all the sexual attention and favors that he needs, and
Damn.
you won't end up in a divorce.
Damn.
Because that's what men need. We need that. You
If
know what I mean?
Niecy Nash's advice was a Fortune 500 company, I would invest in stocks, man. I need that stock price to be up.
Definitely. Definitely.
I am not. I am very genuinely displeased with the fact that they're getting a divorce, man.
I am too. If she was, if she believed in, or if she practiced what she preached.
I believe that, if she was on her knees praying to the thing, you know what I'm saying?
She got them lips, look like she was
Yeah.
practicing what she preached. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure somebody out there eating an apple a day, but you know what I mean? He might cough every now and then. He might get the flu. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but we got to think about all the other people's eating apples. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can't consider one.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So because you know what I mean, her relationship has failed. It doesn't mean that this is not something that's plausible, ladies. Or you know,
I like where we're going with this.
This is not something that could, you know what I'm saying, actually, you know what I'm saying, be good advice. I
like where we going.
I think this is great advice.
I
you know
think
what
it's
I'm saying?
great advice as well.
Yeah, I think it's awesome advice. I just think maybe, you know what I'm saying, there might have been other dynamics, and we might need to let's hold off before casting judgment. Let's go ahead and keep eating our apples a day.
Yeah.
Until we interview Niecy Nash and find out.
I think
did you maybe she stopped eating apples.
I don't think that's what it was.
You don't think so?
I think that there's a celebrity aspect of this that people don't acknowledge.
Yeah, which is?
And when we talk about that, we say Niecy Nash's Niecy. Niecy Nash's husband, as far as I know, is not a celebrity.
Right.
He's not in movies. He might be on some, you know what I mean, back end type situation, but he's not a star.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that when it comes to this, there's a certain kind of jealousy. And reading about this article or reading about this divorce, I've come across the fact that, and I don't want to say it's a fact, but I've come across he supposedly was jealous about some of her sex scenes in Claws.
Okay.
They said that he was jealous about the sex scenes, and
so
I guess there was graphic sex scenes. I watched the first season, and I was just trying to think about it. I didn't remember any graphic sex scenes in the first season. Remember, this comes on USA.
Yeah.
It's a dope show. I definitely love the first season, and maybe one of these weekends I need to binge watch the second season or whatever. But outside of that, I think that he, if I was married to someone that was in the industry, remember when Lala did the sex scene?
That give good head? Oh,
no,
shit.
No.
What?
Remember?
Nah, man, listen, let's keep it a buck. You about to take it a bunch of different ways, but bruh, there is a factor of this, right?
Yeah.
Look, let's just keep it real. Some men, as men, we are, we're attached to what's ours is ours.
Yeah.
But there's a difference when when ours is proficient at a particular thing.
Speak on it, fam.
So, if your girl give exceptional head,
Fire dome,
a sex scene with
Super dome,
a sex scene with another gentleman might hit a different way, bro. Jealousy gonna kick in a different way than, I don't want to see my wife in that position. No, it's like, yo, what I be getting.
But it's acting though. And again, I'm not married to. I'm not married to or in a relationship with somebody that's in the industry.
Yeah.
So I feel like at the end of, if what I read was true, and he had a problem with some of these scenes, then maybe you should not be married to an actor, bro.
Yeah, but she ain't a fucking stripper, my nigga. It's not.
Nah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
nah.
You gotta relax, bro. You know what I mean? Like you if anything, like, yo, listen, baby, I want to be on scene when this is go down. Just if you want to have that.
I assume that he was.
Yeah.
Dude, for me personally, like, yo, it's even if this is fake, is you know what I mean? Whatever.
That mean that head was fire. See, ladies, I'm telling you, that head was fire. That's all that mean. I mean he can't shake it.
He can't shake it.
He can't shake it.
whether it's real or fake.
He can't shake it.
It put him in that mind state, like, yo, bro.
Like, this nigga.
I remember. I know how it feel. I have my toes curling.
Yeah. She made that face with me too. I don't fuck. I don't know. Like, yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you can't even fake that on camera,
right?
Bro.
Nah. Mm-hmm.
It don't sit. It don't sit right with me.
Not in Tyler Perry Studios. Not in Tyler Perry Studios. Fuck this bullshit. Come on, fam. Like, yo, listen, that had fire. And he gonna go through withdrawal, bro. Like, listen, bro. I couldn't.
Damn.
Yo, fucking.
I ain't had no head in 2 weeks.
Think about that shit,
But yet you on camera giving this bill.
But then think about it on from like, could you give up to a head a day?
No.
Bro, I couldn't, bro.
No.
I could not.
No. Oh.
Call
baby,
myself breaking up with my chick if she gave me a head of.
Baby, I got a movie I gotta
what
do.
And
we gonna be on assignment for 30 days. So you trying to say 30 days I ain't gonna get no head?
30 goddamn days.
And I know what kind of sloppy toppy you giving me.
That is. But that's even a little different. Because at least you know it's coming back to you. Or I could fly out there and get some one time. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But when you gonna say I'm gonna divorce you, I ain't never get. Like, what you gonna convince you to give you a head a day for the fucking rest of your goddamn?
And we assuming that what she said was real.
Yeah, I'm just assuming.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take her at her word.
Yeah,
keep divorce lawyers away.
Damn, bro.
But I'm just here trying to advocate for that process, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't thinking about it like that, bro.
I'm advocating for that process, man.
Yeah.
So this nigga need to check himself, man. Hey, listen, bro. I be crawling, man, hands and feet, bro. Nah, you ain't taking that away from me.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Nah.
So okay, so is it her fault now? Is it her fault now for putting this out in the air? Because if she didn't put this out in the air,
yeah.
Because a lot of people especially when they start and they're in good relationships initially,
yeah,
they put certain shit out the air like, yo, this is what you got to do to keep your girl.
Yeah. But everybody think they know.
I eat the box.
Yeah.
I bring her flowers to the job. I send her edible arrangements.
Yeah.
I do all kind of this, that, and the third, and whatever.
You gotta keep the relationship new.
You gotta keep it new. I be taking her out this way. We do role playing.
I be hating them black niggas that be on the fucking talk show and. You know this. A man got to do for a woman. You know, and you know, see, the woman is the center of the world.
Yeah,
she is your sun. And what you do when the sun is out? The sun provides vitamins to your body. You're like, nigga, shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You really got these bitches out here feeling like this is good fucking advice, and this is what niggas got to do.
Yeah.
What about what the fuck they got to do? Huh, nigga?
They ain't got no responsibility, bro. It's just you.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep it together, fam.
You got one job and that's a blow job, bitch. Come on.
You gotta keep it together,
Get
fam.
it together, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. For real, man.
Dude, like I said, man, if that's the case, and Niecy Nash was really out here giving a blowjob a day, man, I feel like somebody else got a good woman coming their way.
Oh man, bro, I'm lined up, bro. Hey.
Somebody got, dude.
Sex scenes, I understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just fake.
Yeah, it's fake, right?
They got the what they call that shit? Mm. They got like a tape where they tape
the
up the genitals
and
man. All that shit.
Yeah, you watching?
Yeah, it might suck. You know what I mean? But
fake ass Playboy porn from the '90s, man.
Yeah,
ain't nobody really grinding here.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Grinding hips, man. Fuck out of here with this dry hump shit, man.
Exactly. So I mean, dude, if that's the case, man, Niecy Nash back out on the market, man. And y'all out there in this industry, go ahead and get you a Niecy
with them
Nash.
lips, man. Listen, man.
What?
Hey, man.
And they said, I think they said that she had got some kind of plastic surgery done recently because she was a little thicker. And then she probably did something on the little waist. Maybe did a little fat transfer to the ass. Might have did something to the breast. But dude, I fucks with Niecy Nash.
Me
man.
too.
I like her. I like Niecy
Indeed,
Nash.
indeed, man.
So supposedly the peach and the eggplant emojis are banned on social media.
Right. Kanye don't.
Was it Kanye that started it off?
They say Kanye don't rattle the shit, man. Kanye put out a So on the Zane Lowe interview that Kanye had, he said, and I'll venture further in explaining my thoughts, but you know what I'm saying after this. But he said that, you know what I'm saying, like social media is stressful for a man in a marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, yo, it's stressful because bruh, I agree with that shit.
Tell me how.
And what I mean is, sometimes I'm just minding my business. I'm scrolling to my timeline and I see my dog done posted a picture of his kid. It's his kid's birthday. Hey, I love what you're doing, bruh. Keep up the good work. Oh, scroll down to something else I follow. Oh shit, that's a new. They got some dope rims on that car right there. I like that. Oh, sports highlight. I like that. Scroll up. Oh, damn, that's a lot of ass on that shit. I wasn't even in that mood just now. Now I'm in that mood. Oh man, I'm stressed, man. It's pressure, bro.
Gotcha.
It's stressful sometimes because you're not. I'm not necessarily. I like to be in control of when I'm turned on or not.
True.
And with social media, you're not in control of when you're turned on because there is a lot of provocative things that these Instagram models or these Instagram thotties or these hoes out here is posting on Instagram, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that sometimes your mind is not in that place, and then you see something that takes your mind to a place where, like, I wasn't even ready to go here. Like, it's kind of like you're in the grocery line at Publix or the grocery store, and here comes this bitch in the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the Poom Poom Show. Is like, God damn it, man, I wasn't even here, man.
Let's be man for a second. Let's get into that for a second, right?
Yeah.
So it's this chick that I follow on Instagram called Jada Kingdom. Supposedly she make music.
Right. You ain't hear the song yet.
I ain't hear the fucking song yet. Supposedly this bitch make music.
Right.
But nigga, when I say this chick has the ideal body that I would want in a woman.
Right.
And she tends to post a lot of pictures showing off the gap. We ain't talking about the store where you buy the hats and the jeans and the shirts and the polos.
Nah, we ain't talking about this is between your wife and you.
Nah, we talking about the gap.
Yeah, we talking about the gap. We ain't talking about the distance between Michael Trahan and front teeth.
That ain't what we talking about.
That ain't what we talking about.
That ain't what we talking about. Jada Kingdom,
got that
has
gap.
a habit of posting the gap, bro. And if y'all want to see what the gap is, go ahead and follow her. I don't want to be an advertisement for her Instagram.
Right. But guess what, though? I hear you talking.
But I stopped.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I just like you said, I scroll. I see Killer out here posting, me and the fam, we did this.
Yeah.
I see the other homies posting, we did this, Then I see the motherfucking gap from Jada Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I gotta stop for a second.
Yeah.
Take them 2 fingers and zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, because you can zoom in.
Zoom out.
You can zoom in on videos too.
Zoom
just
in.
to let you know, yeah.
And I just be like, yo.
Because that's your thing, though.
What the fuck? Why is there women like this that exist with the kind of body that I love?
And why is she
And
in my
why
life?
is she posting this kind of picture? Because she knows that I love this kind of picture.
Right. So, hold on. Before you go there, the quote from Kanye West is, I suffer. And I appreciate the suffering because we can just feel a little bit of what Jesus felt when we suffer. But social media makes me suffer. Mr. West said in the interview, I suffer that, and by me saying it out loud, I'm sure other married men suffer in similar ways that are happy to hear me say, oh yeah, I'm suffering, he added. It is a suffering.
And imagine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kim Kardashian is his wife. And
all the men,
and it's a lot of dudes that's out here thirst trapping regardless of the negative shit that we say about Kim Kardashian. A lot of dudes is out here thirst trapping for Kim Kardashian. So imagine your wife is Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Your wife is Beyonce. Your wife is thick Instagram number 2 from whatever country or state. You still out here thirst trapping?
Yeah, but, nigga, I love curry chicken, but sometimes I want curry goat, nigga. Sometimes I like oxtail, my nigga.
Yes.
Sometimes I like brown stew chicken.
Yes.
Like, sometimes what turns us on or gets us aroused, it's not always necessarily the same goddamn thing.
Jada
You know what I'm
Kingdom,
saying?
bro.
So, yeah, Jada Kingdom had that thing that, you know what I'm saying, you probably had before that you want again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is.
Yeah.
So when you see it, it's like, that's what I'm saying. I agree with Kanye West. It is a suffering. There's a level of anxiety that comes. It sounds creep. I'm gonna say it right now. It sounds creep.
And that's
it sounds creep as fuck.
Man.
Yeah, I mean,
bro.
fuck it. And we get older, we old creeps.
Yeah.
But it sounds creep as shit. But like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're looking, bro, because you can't help it. Like, yo, that shit right there gets my gears turning.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Knowing, like, look, I can't pursue that, or I shouldn't even be having these thoughts. I wasn't even there 2 seconds ago until you fucking walked up with your yoga pants on.
Yeah, man. I was out
Why
here.
the fuck you had to come here with your yoga pants on?
I was out here looking at the kids on the first day of school.
Yeah.
I was out here looking like, yo, man, you know what I mean? My homeboy posted his kids.
Yeah.
First day of school.
Yeah.
Straight A student.
I know my wife sent
card
me.
day. And then I stumble upon Jada Kingdom with the motherfucking gap, bro.
Yeah. I suffer.
Yeah.
It's stressful, bro. It's an anxiety, bro. Because you got to try to take yourself out of mind state where this shit feels good as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm thirsty now. Like, how do you balance that? You know what I'm saying?
And that's fact. So if that's the case, or that is the case, but we know that this ain't realistic because she probably got a boyfriend. She probably got a dude.
I know.
Like, so what do we do on that end?
But
for regular motherfuckers like
visual.
me and you?
It's visual. When I'm fucking, I look, bro. We're just visual, bro.
Yeah.
That's what we are. You know what I'm saying? But y'all might be asking, what the fuck this got to do with eggplant emojis?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to say that is, that's what Kanye West said. And in reflect of that, it's part of the reason why Facebook has said, like, listen, Facebook, who also owns Instagram, has said that look, we're trying to divert from utilizing these images as sexual references.
Okay, so that I guess that brings me to a bigger question. That now tells me that Facebook is really looking into how you post these messages. So that means that they have people.
What's the people saying on the comments? Check it out. It was last time you checked.
Ain't nobody saying shit, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all niggas is whack out here right now, bro. Y'all tripping.
Right.
But when it comes to these kind of things, when it comes to, I think that Facebook is really, really looking into your comments, and reading exactly what you're saying in the comments,
right?
So that kind of brings me to government watch and how things are being monitored. I know a lot of people were saying that when this article came out that you got people out here trying to fix elections. You got pedophiles out here trying to do this, that, and the third. Right. You got illegal activity going on, but y'all worrying about somebody sending a fucking eggplant emoji or a peach emoji to somebody that's on Facebook or Instagram.
Right. I think
y'all got bigger fish to fry.
Right. I don't think necessarily like listen, a face eggplant or a peach image, it don't do nothing for me unless it's coming to me.
Yeah.
So just by merely seeing those things, I'm not like in a sexual mind frame.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Just by seeing these things, like it doesn't really set me off. Like, but if a female actually sends me a peach, then you know what I'm saying? All right. You know what I'm saying?
What it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to do?
Or I might use the eggplant to send to her like, yo, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
But that's exactly what this post is about.
Yeah.
It's about me or you using that to send to somebody else. So then they're trying to ban that, bro.
Well, it should be. It should be in a sense because those things should be sent through your private text, but like across maybe, you know what I'm saying, yo, social platforms, maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe in the DMs cool, but like, you know, in the comment section, like, yo, maybe we don't want to use that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Maybe kids could read that. Maybe we don't want to see people talk like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Low-key, like.
But I guess with that though, that kind of lens, or it kind of goes into when we talking about freedom of speech, when we talking about being watched, all like you don't want to feel like you being watched.
Yeah.
When it comes to
people gonna find another fucking emoji.
Again. Exactly.
That
That kind of goes to me and you having a similar mind state, and me and you being of sound mind and body.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're able to decipher that, yo, this might not be right in this situation.
Okay. Yeah.
Some people aren't able to do that.
Okay, I could agree with that.
Yeah. So I guess this is to those some people that aren't able to look at it and be like, yo, you know what? This might not be the right situation to send the eggplant emoji or a peach emoji or whatever the case is. Let me just fall back a little bit and not send
Right,
this.
but sometimes this ain't the right situation. I'm in the grocery line to see the fucking bitch coming through with the yoga pants. Like, sometimes you just gotta deal with it because it's there, and yes, it's just the way we're living. You know what I mean?
Just like I was at the Home Depot the other day, man, and I went to was going to Soul Bowl, man. Shout outs to Pompano Beach. Shout outs to Fort Lauderdale, Blanche Ely High School versus Dillard High School. Even though I went to Blanche Ely High School and we lost, but I was going to. I was like, yo, let me stop at Home Depot real quick, and I know it's gonna be hot outside, so let me throw on my little tank top and all that shit. And I went to the Home Depot, and that nigga had his tank top on and shit, and you know what I mean. Went to the register, and the Jamaican lady at the register was flirting with your boy hard. 60-something years old chick.
Really like you like a whole snap. She's like, damn, I'm just trying to do my job.
She's like, oh, that shirt looks really, really good on you. And I was just like, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I appreciate you looking at it.
That shirt did it for her.
She did it for her, bro. And she couldn't help it.
She was suffering at that.
Suffering. She was like, oh, maybe. She was like, oh, you got a Home Depot card? I was like, no. I said, I don't really shop here that often. She was like, well, maybe you should get one so you can shop here and come see me more often. Blood clot. They say your mommy.
Mommy what?
Should I take your number?
No,
but I ain't
see
about
what that Niecy Nash about.
Exactly. So I can only imagine the guy that's on the other aspect of that or the other side of that, where it's like he do the same shit.
It's never acceptable for the guy.
It's never acceptable for the guy.
You're a creep. You're a pervert. You're all that. Yeah.
Straight perv.
It's never acceptable.
Like
man.
that moment, I probably could have took that lady home that day and be like, yo, let me holler at you and get off.
Yeah. Beat that whole fucking old wrinkle poom poom on in.
Yeah. But shit. For a guy, it don't hit the same. Double standards. Shit. It is what it is. But I forgot why the fuck I brought that shit up, bro. Remind me.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we suffer, you know, from what we see out in public, just like, you know.
Jada Kingdom.
Yeah. Shout out to Jada Kingdom. I'm gonna check that out later too now.
Yeah, man. I feel like these emojis, man. I think that I agree with a lot of what other people are saying is that there are bigger things to worry about. unless this becomes like a super duper epidemic where dudes just out here being super duper perverted.
Yeah, right.
I saw something online a couple of weeks ago where they have like a chat. Did you see this? They have like a chat on the airplane. I think it was United Airlines or either United or Delta. They have like a chat. So if you sitting in A1, you know what I mean? Let's just say A1, 2, and 3, and 1 is the window seat, and you see something that passed by, and you say, "Oh, ooh, she's sitting over there in C6, nigga. I can go on this chat, and I could send a message to C6.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
That's just like Tinder or POF, ain't it?
Yes, I could flirt. I could flirt with C6 while I'm sitting in A1. So they have like a chat on the airline where you could flirt, you could talk to other passengers that's on the plane, and whoever it was took it to the wrong level, and shorty she wasn't feeling that shit. So dude was out there trying to flirt with C6, and C6 was just like, nah, I ain't with it.
Yeah.
And he, you know what I mean? He wasn't able to realize like, yo, man, I took this shit a little bit too far. Let me chill.
Yeah.
And they talking about banning. You know what I mean?
Yo, come the fuck on, man. It's because somebody stubbed their toe on me. Like, we all got to wear steel-toe shoes now. Like, come on, man. Like, yo, guarantee somebody gonna fuck up something good. Like,
we got to change the way that we design furniture. Yeah, because people is out here stubbing their toes.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, relax, man. This is that one retard, man. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Everybody. It's crazy, everybody, bro. Man. Y'all gotta relax, man.
It's crazy, man. What else we got? We ain't really got too much else, man. Anything else you want to talk about?
Nah, man. About, bro? Oh man, I mean, we had a singer list. Did you have your singer list?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I need to take a look at it.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah, man. So
introduce it.
So recently, Rolling Stones released a list, man. Of the greatest singers of all time, bro. And you know what I mean, shout out to that list though. It did put Patti LaBelle at, I think, at number 1. But that shit had fucking Elvis Presley at number fucking 3 and motherfucking goddamn Paul McCartney and all the motherfuckers ahead of a lot of people. Yeah. That they ain't got no motherfucking business being ahead of. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't consider myself a racist person, but right now, in this moment, I feel like, y'all need a reality check in this bitch right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, black people, fuck it. We sing better than white people. I don't give a fuck. That's just where I'm at with it. Okay. That's just where I'm at with it. That's where my bias is, and I'm holding that one down. Okay. We sing better. And that's not to say white people can't sing. That's not exactly. They can. There's some awesome. We're not trying to say all lives don't matter. Yeah. We're just trying to say black lives do matter. I'm just trying to say keep it a buck, keep it a bean where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Got you. So what I hit you with our list though, I wanted us to come up with a list because I'm like, yo, of course, you know, nowadays there's a list craze. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, best rapper or whatever. Worst rapper list recently. Worst rapper list. I didn't see that one. Nah. Oh man, it was crazy. Who gets number 1? They didn't really have it in ain't have it in order. Then they put. But they had Ludacris on there. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I mean, might be worse. Nah, I would get why Ludacris would be on that list though. Top 50 worst though. I would get why, because in light of how we made our worst hip hop list. Yeah. If you put it in that vein, then yeah, Ludacris probably end up on that list. Because Ludacris is good and bad at the same fucking time. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't like necessarily like he was a rapper, but you know what I mean? Like, was Ludacris really fucking making like thought-provoking shit out here? Eventually he did. He did? Eventually he did. He came to a point where love. I was 7 years old. In different area codes. Hoes. But list has become popular is what I'm saying. And T.I. got his own list and everybody got their own list. So I wanted us to come up with our own Bootleg Cable podcast list. So I challenge you to create a list. I haven't seen your lists yet. You know what I'm saying? Of the top voices in R&B over the span of the last 20 years. Okay. So the slider is not best career. This person didn't had probably
I'm glad
didn't
you said
have the
that.
best career.
Glad you said that.
in R&B or as a musician, but I'm talking about vocally. That they was able to hit all those runs. You know what I mean? They were able to hit the high notes, low notes. They were really diverse with how they came on songs. That's what I'm talking about. Just the melodies and people that really like just flowed on track like butter, man. Like
Yeah.
who?
So for
You
me,
know what I
when
mean?
you,
and I didn't want to go back to the Smokey Robinsons and the, you know what I'm saying, the Al Greens. Like we know all these people like already.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know the Patti LaBelles and you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
we know these people are, you know, icons in the games. You know what I'm saying. But I really wanted to focus on the time where we were able to experience and see.
well, when
That's
you
where I was
sent
at.
me that, that was
Yeah.
kind of what I thought about. I said, you know
Yeah.
what? Let me be respectful. Let me come up with
Yeah.
somebody or a list that I feel like I've been through, or a
Yeah.
list that I've heard.
Right.
And also, it's not necessarily the best singer,
Yeah.
because you didn't say the best singer.
Voices.
You said
voice.
voice.
Right. That's what I
Best
said.
voice.
Yeah. Voice. Yeah.
So I was like, yo, let me
Yeah.
not try to come up with the best singer,
Yeah,
but
nah.
let me just come up with the best voice that I listen to, where I listen to it. And I was like, yo, you know, I don't really get tired of these dudes or women. And I said, you know, let me come with 5 women and come with 5 men.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you
didn't
came
really-
with 10 or 5. Did you come with 10 or 5?
I got 11 on my list. I said 10,
That's
but
fine.
I got
That's
11.
fine.
But I didn't really try to weigh it between men and women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just whatever I felt like.
I
touched me.
tried to come up
Yeah.
with 5 women and 5 men
Okay.
where I listened to, where it's like, yo, I really, really enjoy this person's voice.
Okay, all right. So how do we go first? You want to go first? I go first, and I think somewhere in the middle is a true list, because I haven't seen your list yet, and then you
Okay.
haven't seen mine. But
Okay, so let me
yeah.
start first.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I started with just to go a little bit old school. I went Luther Vandross, man.
10 out of 10. Luther Vandross.
10? He would be 10?
That's where you putting them, or you didn't put yours in order?
I didn't really put him in order.
Oh, I put mine in order. You
put it in order?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Man.
All right, so let me go bottom of the list then. Okay, Dave Hollister.
Dave Hollister. Okay.
Dave Hollister. So Dave Hollister had a couple of different songs. He got this song. My favorite song with him is called "I'm Not Complete."
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think this song came out when I was like in high school, and I was going through a fucking breakup or some shit like that with some
Yeah.
chick that I thought I was in love with, whatever. But he had this song called "I'm Not Complete." But he also had other joints where he became a gospel singer eventually.
Yeah.
He was also a part of Blackstreet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like his voice, the way he sang, is dope.
Yeah.
And if we want to
Nah,
go,
nah, I agree.
If we want to go bottom of the list, or let's start at 10.
Yeah.
Let me put Dave Hollister at 10. And I feel like Dave Hollister is dope. I feel like he has one of those voices where you just can't get tired of it.
Okay, I agree. I like that, because my 10 is kind of in that same vein.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with KC from KC and JoJo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? From Jodeci, rather. You know what I mean? I felt like him as a lead singer, he had that voice, he had that texture to his voice that was, you know what I mean, that really brought out the emotions in the songs, and he was able to hit all those runs. You know what I mean? It just, I feel like, it's a shame that music as transition from that type of style of singing. It's more so, if you could sing, you could sing.
Yeah.
More so than back then, if you had that voice.
Got you.
And that's what I miss. And I think Casey really embodied that, man. He definitely. So he's in that 10 for me, because he wasn't lead singer, but he definitely like carried a lot on those songs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Baby, 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 baby. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, so let me switch from men to women,
Okay.
and I guess I'll go back and forth.
All right.
So I think that for my number 9 would be Aaliyah, right? And again,
I don't know.
Again, I'm not trying to say that Aaliyah is the best singer. I'm talking about me, how I experience music, and you know what I mean? 4-page letter.
Yeah, I know.
One in a million.
Then I'm really like dissatisfied with your list, though, because I love Aaliyah. Favorite.
Okay.
And in another list, she'd be number 1. But in this list, I'm talking about voice, man. I'm talking about, did she have that singer voice that really captured your attention? Like, meaning, if you don't know this is Aaliyah, and you listen to this song, you're like, yo, this is very angelic. This is singer.
And I'm gonna go with her.
And
I'm gonna stand on her with number 9 because remember this is low on my list.
All right, okay.
So I feel like number 9 would be Aaliyah. Like, dude, 4-page letter. Was it? Can I run for you? Like, I can't sing. Dude, Aaliyah.
But those are the people that are dope. Is the ones that make you feel like, damn, like, I would love to do this, but I know I would never be able to do that.
Yeah, rock the boat.
Yeah.
Dude, Aaliyah had some classic freaking joints, and I'm not gonna sit here again. I know y'all gonna hate on the list because that's the purpose on these lists, to hate on them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like she's the best fucking singer. She's not. I'm talking about what I like to listen to.
Just like Michael Jackson is not the best singer, but he could sing his ass off.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Like, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because he knows what to do with the song.
Yeah. So again, when I look at my list and I'm kind of doing this on the fly, we're gonna go back and forth to, for me, male and females that I appreciate as being singers that I like to listen to.
Okay, I'm gonna go number 9, Alicia Keys, man. I keep on falling.
Yeah.
Yo, homegirl did her thing on that joint right there.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she was the first one to come out there and just hit the piano. It's just like, you know what I mean? You know, since Stevie Wonder, you know what I mean? Just like, yo, she had a different way of coming on those songs, and her voice, her range, it was just immaculate back then. I was so impressed by seeing that, you know what I mean? Somebody as young as she was and as beautiful as she was, and as black as she, well, you know what I mean? Black female just doing her thing like that. I was very intrigued by Aaliyah when she first hit the scene, man, with that song Falling. Yeah.
So now I guess when we talking about R&B voices, go back to the man. Who I got on my list? Let me throw Tank down there at the bottom.
Man, Tank, man.
Let me throw Tank down there at the bottom.
Tank,
right?
man, yeah.
I feel like Tank again.
Yeah, he sing. He could sing, bro.
He had, and again, I got to reiterate this. This is when I came up with this list. I'm thinking of artists that I really, really never get tired of when it comes to their voices. There's certain artists like I actually thought about what's his name?
Have the right texture for these songs, man.
Yes. What's his name? He wrote Umbrella for Rihanna.
Okay. Not Neo, right?
Not Neo. He had a
Dream. Yeah.
I actually thought about putting him on this list.
Yeah, but he don't got that voice.
But he don't got that voice. He don't have that voice where, like, you listen to him and it's just like, yo, I get tired of this cat. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But he know how to write them songs. Yeah.
It's like, yo, nigga, I could do that shit. But he got the dope songs that you feel. So Tank, even with the bullshit ass comments that he came out with recently.
Yeah.
His albums, dude, to be honest with you, not to be getting super duper personal with my shit. His latest
album, this nigga got Ghost fucking freestyling on that shit. It's the wildest shit in the fucking world.
It is. But when it comes to sex music, and he had
Amari Ardwick, fucking freestyle.
Yeah. The first track, I'm like, what the fuck?
What this nigga talking about, yo?
Yo, switch this shit.
I'm a Uber noodles and voodoo's and fried chicken.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is Ghost talking about? But go ahead. Man.
But when it comes to songs that put you in the mood, bro.
Yeah.
When it comes to me and my wife. Tank is number 1 on the list, bro. So when me and the wife about to get it in, they play some Tank. Throw that Tank on, bro.
Okay,
and I fucks with Tank. He, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got the songs. His voice ain't annoying. Yeah. I never really get tired of him. So I fucks with Tank. Number, where we at?
That was
number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8 on my list.
My number 8. Anthony Hamilton, man. Damn,
I
boy.
fuck with Ant.
Anthony Hamilton, man. Yo, listen, man. That dude got texture to his voice. He got a clarity to his voice, and he could deliver on what the message of that song is to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's made a lot of powerful songs, man. And I feel like that's somebody that he could carry any hook right now in today's hip hop era and still be relevant and still deliver right now. I fuck with Anthony Hamilton, man.
Just to kind of give a little shout out, I give a shout out to the girl Fruits. I don't know if it say Doma, but she commenting right now on the YouTube.
Yeah.
It says the connection is unstable. I don't know what's going on with the connection.
Yeah, I see it too, bro.
Yeah. But shout outs to the girl Fruits, man. She been rocking with us from day one. And shout outs to all the people that's been rocking with us from day one. Again, man, y'all hit us up. Start to finish, we love y'all. We rock with y'all. X, Y, and Z. You know how it is. You know what we do over here. Bootleg Cable Podcast. So, Anthony Hamilton was your number 8.
Yeah.
Tank was my number 8. So let me go to a woman. On a woman's side, I want to go Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu on the woman's side. Again, I'm going male, female.
Now what am I supposed to do?
Yeah,
when I want you in my breath.
Yeah.
Want you?
I think.
Bag lady,
Yeah.
you gon' hurt your back.
I'll credit. I credit Erykah more so as a songstress, songwriter, more so than I do a vocalist. I swear I credit her.
So when you listen to Erykah Badu, is it like a voice where it's just like, yo, I'm tired of this? Shut the fuck up.
Nah. But I listen to her more so for the content of what she's gonna say than it is vocal that I'm hearing, acoustically.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So for my number 7, I think we on 7 now.
Yeah.
I rock with Erykah Badu, man. Again, not the best singer on the planet, but I like the vocals. I like the music. I like the message in her music. She definitely easy on the eyes.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh
yeah, definitely.
A couple of rappers.
But those factors cannot matter. Those factors cannot matter in this list.
True.
All right, so so I'm going number 7. I'm going Bruno Mars. I think Young Boy gets slept on, man. I think Young Boy gets slept on. I think because he's done a lot of cover-ish music in his career. I think his vocal range has been slept on, but I think this dude has not missed yet, people. He has not missed yet. Bruno Mars is almost automatic hit. That's automatic.
You know what I'm
man.
appreciating so far? Yeah. What I'm appreciating is the fact that me and you didn't go over these lists.
Yeah.
And so far, number 6 or number 7?
Number 7, yeah.
I appreciate the fact that we don't have the same artist yet.
Nah.
I fucks with that.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
So hopefully the bottom 5 is the true ones.
Yeah.
I would expect our number 5s to be in the same area.
Okay, we'll see.
But
We'll see what it is. So again, now I'm going back and forth to from men to women, and I want to put my number 5 at motherfucking R. Kelly, bruh.
R. Kelly, man, listen, he was there for me too, but because of me too, I took him off.
Damn.
For only that reason.
I respect it though.
But he was there for me too as well.
So number 5, did we skip number 6? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. So whatever it is.
Yeah.
I got how many people I got on my list? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 people on my list right now. R. Kelly, he's number 5 for me.
Okay, so
right,
so we had
whatever the numbers that we said so far.
Yeah, we had
R. Kelly number.
Yeah, this is gonna be 6. Yeah.
Okay, so R this number 6.
Yeah, it's number 6.
Okay, so R. Kelly number 6 for me. Undeniable, bro. As shitty as he is as a person, R. Kelly is undeniable.
Oh yeah, man.
One of those voices again.
Yeah.
Dope voices.
Yeah, I appreciate you having the courage to give him his props.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In light of the circumstances. And that's the only reason why he didn't make the list for me.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to give him no credit.
Got you.
Because of his history, but
Got you.
Yeah.
So,
as a vocalist,
as song content, songwriter,
I'm
all
not
that
there
stuff.
with that. But that's not a part of my list, man. That's not content and all that shit is not there for me. I'm just specifically talking about when you hear this voice, when you hear this person hit notes, it's supposed to give you the feeling and sensation of when you see Michael Jordan or LeBron hit a dunk and you say, man, I wish I could do that, but I know I never can. You know what I mean? Like you're not supposed to even dream that you can. You sing along with them, but you have to be able to say, man, listen, man, this person is specifically talented, man.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't Sierra.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This ain't Usher.
Got you.
Usher can't sing to me.
Got you.
But he made dope songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah. So again, my number 6, R. Kelly.
All right. Number 6, I'm gonna go with the boy Joe. Joe,
I
man.
like to know
Ah,
what turns you
come on,
on,
man. Come on, yo,
Yes,
Joe.
sir.
They
Yes,
say
sir.
it's a big rich town.
Yeah, what?
I just come from a small
Poets Park.
spot.
What?
Trey Songz came behind that, couldn't do it justice, bruh.
That nigga got shot the fuck
Down. The
Yeah.
black community said, like, we ain't rolling.
I agree.
Joe
Yeah.
is that unique of a singer, man. He got that. He is the perfect clash from Motown era to Newtown era. He knows how to sing, bro. Solely. That man knows how to fucking sing.
Got you.
Give Joe his flowers, man.
Hey, man, that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
fucks with you, Joe.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Big rich
definitely.
motherfucking town. I'm not a player no more.
Yeah.
What's the G Unit songs that he was on?
Oh man, he was on a lot of fucking songs, man.
Oh man, yes,
Yeah,
Joe.
I like
fucks with you.
to know it's my favorite song, like
Yeah,
R&B
yeah.
song of all time.
Yeah.
Hey yo, honorable mention. Listen, folks. A lot of younger cats might not know this name, man. But this is the first time I seen a white boy that was accepted so much in the black community.
Oh, what's his name? What's his name?
And
What's his name?
And he wasn't looked upon. This was Klay Thompson before Klay Thompson was Klay Thompson, man.
Damn, I'm trying to think of it before you can say it.
John B.
John
nigga.
B. Yes, sir.
John B.
John B. Honorable motherfucking mention. Yes, sir.
Girl, it's alright. It's alright. Girl, it's alright. I can see in your eye. I can tell that you
know what?
want
Now
me.
that you said an honorable mention, man, I got to throw my honorable mention.
All right, go ahead, man. Since we here halfway, yeah.
Jaheim, bro.
Jaheim, yeah, man. Nah,
I got-
Jaheim definitely.
Jaheim.
Definitely is, yeah, man.
I got to throw Jaheim in
definitely is an honorable mention, man. That's a good one.
He got some. He
Yeah,
got some
yeah, yeah.
fire freaking songs.
Yeah.
He got the Tendy Pittergrass voice.
So, yeah, nah, you're right because
Jaheim,
you
bro.
got to consider a lot of these people had they gotten the right. If the right people sat behind them,
Yeah.
and got the better what I'm saying, the luxury of having good writers behind them,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
producers and shit.
Yeah.
Like these people still be relevant today. You know what I'm saying? But with
Yeah.
the music and the entertainment business, it's usually who's up next, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the Motown era and everything where people were nurtured and you were given songs and songs. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like people like Jaheim, people like what I'm saying, honorable mention Jennifer Hudson, man. These people are incredible singers, bruh. Incredible, man. So you know what I'm saying, like for fucking them people Elvis in number 3, I'm fucking insulted.
Yeah.
That's why we on this list,
Fuck
man.
outta here with
All right,
Elvis.
so where we at, 5? I'm going
5. Well, that was my honorable mention. I ain't get to my number 5 yet. So
All right,
let me check my stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 4, whatever it is. Again, it's me, Jhené Aiko, bro.
Jhené Aiko.
Yes, sir.
I don't
Dude,
think Dub quite understands this list very well, guys.
we talk.
But yeah, but go ahead.
You might be, no. That dude,
Yeah.
best vocalist.
okay.
Like what sonically sounds good to me.
She's a songstress.
To me. Again, it's what
Oh yeah, well she
I
has a
listen
pretty
to-
voice. You're right though. I'm not trying to.
Yeah. What I listen to, and it's like, yo, I don't really get tired of you. I don't get I'm not listening to you singing. It's like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To me, all of these people that I'm listing on my list, I don't get the shut the fuck up vibe.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So Jhené Aiko, I feel like definitely she speaks to the women, bro.
Yeah.
1000% she speaks to women. She don't speak to me. But some of the songs, what is it? The Sativa joint,
Oh yeah.
the joint with
I know
It's a
you.
Vibe. The joint with Chris Brown. What was the song?
Yeah, but
Juicy Booty. Fucking even some of the songs that speak to women.
Yeah.
The freestyle joint that she did recently.
Yeah.
She got joints, bro. Where
But
it's
she
just
has
like,
a ballad though. She has a ballad where you know what I'm saying. I feel like Jhené Aiko need a ballad that just fucking like you have to have one of those on
dude. I feel like again she speaks to the women primarily.
I'm not
But
talking
I like-
about that. I'm not talking about impact. I'm just talking about
Me,
yeah.
I love listening to her voice, bro.
Okay, all right.
Her voice puts me in a certain mood. It get me relaxed. I'm like, yo, I fucks with Jhené Aiko heavy, bro.
Gotcha.
So she my
Alright.
4 or 5, whatever it is.
All right, so let's call it 4.
Okay.
All right, so 4, John Legend.
No doubt.
Yeah, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. John Legend, man. He has a way of staying relevant right now. But you know, man, like give that man his flowers. He has a range. He has a
John Legend got bangers, bro.
yeah, man. That man has a way with melodies. He could sing, man.
Yes, sir.
So you know what I'm saying. That's a voice for the ages, man. Definitely.
I agree.
John Legend, man.
I agree.
And guys, remember, like I said, man, we this is about 90s to present, right?
Yeah.
We're doing the list on, so
Yeah.
you know, we know of the classic people out there. This is not to shit on them or you know take away from the James Browns and the Ron Isleys and the worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like you know the Marvin Gayes and all that. You know?
What do I say? You just said a name for me, bro.
What's that?
Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye.
I guess it's my number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah. Marvin Gaye, bro.
Didn't you get the criteria to this motherfucker, dog? I said it to you. Pay attention.
What,
Right, Marvin Gaye.
Explain the criteria.
I told you where we were allowed to experience. Like we grew up with this.
Yeah.
So you grew up with Marvin Gaye. You saying like
Yeah.
I know I listened to Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye
Yeah.
is a part of my playlist. But what I'm saying, like you know what I mean, like were you around when a new Marvin Gaye song dropped and see what it did?
No, yes, and no. What
Yeah.
what year did Marvin Gaye die? I don't remember exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't really feel like Googling this shit right now.
Right.
I might tell y'all in a couple of minutes. But yes and no. So when I think about Marvin Gaye, I think about Sexual Healing.
Yeah.
I forgot other songs that he had, but Sexual Healing is one of the ones that stand out to me most in my mind. And again, my experience here when we talking about singers and all that,
Yeah.
Marvin Gaye, bro, to me,
Okay.
he's up there as what where we at? Number 2, number 3?
It's 3.
Okay, so Marvin Gaye, when you sent me the list, I'm thinking about artists where I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I have never, ever in my life
Yeah.
got the shut the fuck up vibe from Marvin Gaye.
Nah, you
so
would never,
he in my number 3, bro.
Okay. All right. Number 3 for me, man. Wanye, Boyz II Men. Lead singer of Boyz II Men, boy.
Okay.
Come on now.
Okay.
Come on now. Don't act like y'all know who was fucking doing it for you on them songs.
Yeah.
Don't act like you
I was born in 82. Marvin Gaye died in 84.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah,
no, I didn't grow up with Marvin Gaye, but go ahead. Wanye.
So don't act like, you know what I'm saying, let it snow and, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, don't let the water run dry. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like y'all don't know who did it for y'all on them songs, man. Don't act like you don't know. I know he's a part of a group, man.
Yeah.
But Wanye of Boyz II Men, dude, that dude's voice, vocal range, vocal affliction, man, yo, legendary, man.
Okay.
That dude was a singer, man.
Okay.
He was definitely a
I
singer.
fucks with that. All right, so where we at? 3?
2.
Oh, we can't be at 2.
Okay. All right. Well, you just asked me to give my 3. 4 was John Legend for me, so 3 is okay.
3 is in Wanye. So
Yeah.
you fuck with Wanye heavier than you fuck with John Legend?
Yes.
Okay, I
Yes,
fucks with that.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
cool.
Because like I said, it's vocal. Like I'm not talking about the songs, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about vocally. Like if
Yeah.
if you give Wanye John Legend songs, he'll kill it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and we're playing the relevant game, and you know what I'm saying? Like, because there's a lot of things that goes into what sells as an artist, and you know, looks and all these things. You know, nowadays is social presence and all that stuff that matters.
Okay.
But I'm talking about like vocally on a song. If you didn't know these two brothers, who are you signing? If they both fucking sign.
Personally,
the
I'm
same song.
fucking with I'm fucking with John Legend over Wanye any day of the week.
Oh wow.
Personally.
So you think? Hold on. Wait. So you saying put John Legend on fucking Don't Let the Water Run Dry? and John
no,
Legend?
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Not
Well,
saying
alright,
that
so-
at all.
Okay. So are you put Wanye in any of John Legend songs? Do you think he could do it justice?
No, not at all.
Oh man. You tripping.
I'm fucking with John Ye. I'm fucking with John Legend heavier than I'm fucking with Wanye any day of the week.
Nah, man. All right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with John Legend heavy, bro. And I didn't have him on my list, but I'm fucking with John Legend heavy.
Like listening to Wanye crying when nigga just hitting runs with crying. You're like, oh nigga, my heart's hurting, man.
And that's what we grew up on. So dude, it's valid.
Yeah,
it's valid. I fucks with it.
That nigga, come on,
it's valid. So I guess now we are number 3. Number 3 for me, and again I'm going back and forth between men and female. I gotta go with Mary J. Blige, bro.
Mary J. Blige.
Oh, I'm not gonna cry.
Yeah.
I'm not
we
gonna
cry. We right there. That's one we do agree on.
Mary J. fucking Blige, nigga. Hip hop shit.
Yeah.
What was the song? Let's
Jamboree.
get in this dancery.
Yeah.
That shit, the one with Drake.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Oh man,
There's
dude,
so many, man. There's so many.
Mary J. Blige. What's the 411?
Are you ready?
What?
Let's go.
Dude, number 3 for me when it comes on the women's side of things, Mary J. fucking Blige, man, queen of hip hop and R&B.
Okay.
I can't, dude. I've never got to the point of Mary J's. Again, when you sent me the list, I'm thinking, shut the fuck up.
All right.
And I've never really felt like that about Mary J. Blige. Just shut the fuck up.
Another
So,
honorable mention time. Keisha Cole, man.
Okay.
Keisha Cole definitely an honorable mention, man.
Okay.
Keisha Cole is definitely, man. Never knew.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's one you could. Hey, baby girl, you gonna perform at your school play today?
Yeah. Yeah.
Might want to sing this one at the at the talent show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's one. You're trying to. That's when you see somebody try to do a cover of a song, but you're more attached to the original than you are the cover because you can't come
Got you.
close to what this person did to that song.
Got you.
And that's when you know you had a good singer on your hands, when somebody can't even come close.
Yeah.
Like when you hear somebody even great trying to do it,
Yeah.
they can't even do it justice. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, man. So number 2?
Number 2 is on you.
Number 2 is on me, man. Listen, I don't really necessarily like this person that much, but I can't deny their vocal abilities and singing abilities, and I'm going with Mariah Carey.
Okay.
Mariah Carey, man, come on, bro.
Yeah. No hate.
Nobody still hasn't been able to do what Mariah Carey has done.
She got that octave, bro.
She
Whatever
got
that
the
octave
it is, it's there, bro.
Yeah.
She can hit that soft and that canary. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can hit that
And
soft,
she had jams.
and you can hit that canary. And she
Yeah.
had jams, and you know what I'm saying? Hey, this Christmas, this Christmas is all she gonna make money for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Off of this Christmas alone,
Yeah,
man.
I fucks with that.
All I want for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man. So Mariah
All
Carey,
right, so
man.
so I guess we in our top 2, and again I guess it's top ones for me. So I just hit the women. So my top 1 for males, Luther Vandross, bro,
Oh, Luther, man, definitely, man. Over Brian.
over Brian. Luther, like I feel like I could never get tired of listening to Luther. Oh my love.
Never too much, never too much.
Dance with my father. Oh man, Brian McKnight. Sorry, Luther Vandross.
I feel like Brian could do what Luther does, though.
Nah, I doubt it. Nope.
right,
Nope. Luther got
Hey,
them
listen, if
fucking
I was
classics.
if this list was about in history, my list would be entirely different.
Of
and
course,
maybe none of these people, all but one, would make it on my actual
I
list.
agree.
Because there's people from the Motown era that would shit on anybody.
Yes.
And,
Again,
like guys, I know, man. I know. I'm just talking about what I lived and experienced. I've
Yes.
experienced all these people, but I'm talking about in my timeline. This is where my list
Agreed.
came from. So
and I think that again,
yeah,
just
Luther.
to give
Yeah,
y'all a
Luther's in our
disclaimer
timeline. Yeah,
for
Yeah.
and I've been going back and forth with male and female.
yeah,
These are artists that I listen to where I think to myself,
yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Nah.
Never
Not
coming out.
Luther.
Yeah, not
So
Luther.
so
Yeah, definitely.
again, when you sent me the list, I'm
Yeah.
thinking of artists where Shut the Fuck Up is really not in the category.
Okay. All right.
Luther, number one guy, number two on the list for me, or number 1A on the list for me. So
All right. Number one for me, man. R.I.P. Whitney Houston, man. We did it.
we did it.
We did it, bro.
We did it.
There's no greater voice in history, bro. There isn't.
Whitney
man.
Houston, bro.
There is no greater voice in
Whitney
history, bro.
fucking Houston, bro.
Ain't no greater. And we didn't go over this together, man.
We did not go over shit.
Yeah.
We didn't look at each other's lists at
all,
all,
man.
And I just decided to put my shit in from 10 to 1 right now. And it, dude, again, Luther Vandross, Whitney Houston. Look at my list, bro. Last one left, right there.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney
man.
fucking Houston, bro.
That man, angelic man. It hurts. It hurts, man. That's what hurts, man. It's like a talent for the ages, you know. Damn, like she, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah,
I believe in you, the future. Like songs like that
yeah,
could only come from such an angelic voice and hit the way it does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bodyguard soundtrack.
Bodyguard
joint.
sounds. Yeah. Yeah, she took somebody else's song and fucked it up. You don't even want to hear fucking Dolly Parton.
Right? I didn't even. Come on now.
You're like, yo, fuck the original. What the fuck you talking about? You know
Come
what I'm saying?
on now.
Oh yeah, honorable mention, Lauryn Hill too, bro. Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Yo, what?
yeah. I fuck with you. I fuck with Lauryn Hill. I mean, I don't want to.
Nah, she wouldn't have been number one. She would have been
Nah.
up there. Yeah.
She would have been towards the
But,
bottom
yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
But you know, I
Yeah.
fucks with Lauryn Hill on the
Lauryn Hill,
honorable mention tip. But yeah, definitely, dude. For me, number one, I guess 1A or 1B, Whitney Houston and
Yeah.
Luther Vandross, man.
Yeah, man.
And I'm glad me and you came to that agreement on fucking Whitney Houston.
Yeah,
bro.
man. Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, and that's dope.
Yeah.
Again, that's dope that we didn't come up with the exact same list. Again, shut the fuck up vibes.
Yeah, man. And I also, man, fuck you, Rolling Stones, for not even putting Whitney at number one. How the fuck?
What? So
no,
what-
you know, Aretha Franklin. All right, yeah.
Okay.
Well, if Whitney ain't number two and Elvis Presley's number three, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Yeah,
Like, yo, get out
Yeah,
here,
sit your
man.
ass down with that
Sit
bullshit.
y'all bullshit ass down, man.
Yeah. All right, man. That's what's up, bro. That
Yeah,
was a
man.
dope list, man.
Yeah,
definitely a dope
definitely,
list.
man, definitely. Hey, listen, folks. Please do not put a fucking comment in this comment section without making your list. I
Yeah.
want to see what your list is.
Definitely.
Please place your list in the comments. Please place your list in the comments. Do not comment unless you intend on placing your list in the comment, please. Thank
Okay.
you.
Definitely,
Appreciate
man.
that.
You gotta back your shit up with your comments, man.
Yeah, man. There you go.
Yeah. So I mean, in that vein, bro. I mean, I think this was a dope fucking episode.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, man. I appreciate this, man. I
Yeah.
love this episode,
And
man.
I think we've been on a roll with dope motherfucking episodes.
We're gonna keep that roll going, man.
So I think that y'all need to share this shit.
Yeah, man.
Definitely share this shit
Definitely,
with your
man.
peoples.
Yeah.
Tell people about Bootleg Cable Podcast. Say,
Tell
hey,
them,
man.
tell them these boys different, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell them they ain't industry, man.
Nah, not at all.
Tell them they ain't going with the flow. They creating the flow, man.
Definitely.
Tell them these boys know how to think for themselves, man.
Exactly.
Tell them these boys is with the shits, man.
God damn, I ain't got
Tell
no
them
more
these
ad
niggas is
libs.
funny as fuck, man.
Ah.
Tell them niggas is real as shit, man.
Hey yo!
Tell them that nigga Dub don't stop coming with the honesty, man.
Hey yo!
Tell them that boy Killer clever than a bitch, man.
For sure.
Even if it ain't true, that's why I'm labeling myself as fuck. But we love y'all, man. Thank
Definitely,
you, man,
man.
for listening, man.
Hey,
Peace.
man. It might be bootleg.
Ain't nothing fake about it.
Y'all know what it is, man. Bootleg Cable Podcast. Share the shit.
Yeah.
We on them platforms.
Mm.
Y'all trying to get us on other platforms. Hit us up. Let us know what y'all want us to be on. You know what it is, man. Bootleg
Dot,
Cable
fill in the blank.
Podcast. For sure. Bootleg Cable Podcast. Peace. We got beans, greens, and shit. Mama cooking mean with it. No turkey wings and shit. I can't even be seen with it. We got that goat curried up with the scotch bonnet. Jerk pork on the grill, no top on it. Brown stew chicken dripping cause of finger licking. Mama sweating cause she never even left the kitchen. Mac and cheese so soft and spongy. Candy yams, they looking lovely. Devil eggs, them things be yummy. Everything fresh out the oven. See the steam on the rice and peas. And all that butter dripping off them greens. Seafood, yes, pass that please. Fried fish be escabeche. Scallops and shrimps. buttery dips, pies and whip. Never forget, ayy, it's that Jamaican Thanksgiving. It's that Jamaican Thanksgiving. It's that Jamaican Thanksgiving. It's that Jamaican Thanksgiving.